Goldfish?
Hey!
Goldfish?
Hey, stop that.
Goldfish.
No.
I have goldfish at home.
Goldfish.
Goldfish. Goldfish.
Goldfish.
Goldfish.
Welcome. We are playing. We are prepping for season 2 today.
What are we doing?
We're prepping for season 2 of Sky Orphans. So technically, this is our session 0 right now, but we could technically do a session 1. We'll determine what it is, since we technically don't necessarily need a session 0. You'll see it when it comes up. So there's a lot of important things that we have already discussed that took literally 30 minutes. We play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we got to the point very quickly. So we have roles, and it will, when we get into the session itself, which we're about to pop in, we will tell you everything that's happening because it's going to be a lot of information. We are going to head and doing a 2-year time skip from the last thing that happened. Do you want to explain to the people what happened last?
Everyone died.
Yeah, we're tagging in and tagging out. This is what we do, right?
Okay. Everyone died.
Okay, do it.
No!
The season finale. Yeah, explain it.
Alright, last our adventurers met. We were tasked with, wait, which one are we doing? Are we doing the drink thing? I don't know. The other thing?
Oh, yeah, I haven't even posted that.
Oh.
We'll talk about that later.
Oh, okay.
Last thing is the season finale.
Yeah,
That's why we're talking
okay.
about.
Alright, so the last thing you guys saw was we were tasked with a very simple, straightforward, not so straightforward, simple task. Go to a temple, light a fire, and just dip, you know? That's it. That's you're supposed to just transfer the flames that were very sacred and extremely important. So we went in following some clues that we had that led us to Chevy as well. So the gang went, took the airship, took the flame, parked it. There was no hard rights, sadly enough.
He wasn't there to do it.
No hard rights at all.
Prick.
Really saddening, honestly. I made everyone depressed, so they
Safest landing we've ever had.
they just they TPK'd by accident. But really, what happened though is that since they didn't TPK, they should have, because Chevy wasn't there. But see, neither here nor there. They went in and they noticed a couple of statues were just chilling, you know. Giovanni, for good measure, just whacked them before they did any spooky dooky stuff to them, until they got into a lower part of the area that had been submerged, apparently, in half water or some sort. And there was a lot of spooky dooky stuff that was going on, where stone statues would come to life and try to touch them and diddle them. That wasn't something that they liked. So, in retaliation, they diddle the stones back, thus destroying the magic that glued them together. At one point, someone got stuck. Stone statues took form of each of the adventurers that were there, trying to murder them, switching spots and swapping instantaneously, confusing everyone. Everyone but the DM at the time. He was not confused whatsoever. He's enjoying it with every bit of him.
What the fuck are you talking about? Just talk about what happened.
Yeah, that's what I was fucking talking about, bro. Let me explain the story unless you want to do it. I'm explaining it. That's what happens. See what you do when you give me the reins? Anyways.
Yeah, I know.
Anyways, so they quickly dispatched those spooky dookies and went to go lighteth the torcheth. But not before they came across a cloud giant, along with a Medusa. They were up to no good. They started making trouble in their own neighborhood.
Prince, you pick this game every single
We
time.
literally got into one little fight, and everyone was scared because they were turning into stone. And
Didn't we drop the statue guy like one round?
yeah,
Big giant guy?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys fucked that thing up.
Yeah, the
Very
Medusa
quickly.
is what actually came and dropped down and stoned everyone.
You guys did a lot of good work.
Yeah,
in
at
that
least
fight.
2 people were turned into stone.
Yeah,
Only
I
one.
think 3. But only
One
actually
fully turned into stone.
Yeah.
He got his leg cut off.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, dark.
Mm-hmm.
And then got melded back together.
Mended, yeah.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Yeah, that was the scene.
His left foot's been a little crooked ever since.
It wasn't put on right. It wasn't put on right.
You guys fucked up.
messed
Why
up,
my
bro.
foot backwards?
It works.
It works though. That's the part that matters.
We just gotta like restone him, cut it again.
Exactly.
Jesus.
The way you should. But yes, essentially speaking, you all just kind of mended your wounds afterwards and grabbed what seemed to be a sharp sword that was actually stuck inside of this creature's chest as well. That apparently could turn things to stone too. It's pretty cool. But not before Giovanni killing all the stone statues that were there as well, and cleansing the sites of all the evil that was there. But by cleansing it, they did the exact opposite and tainted the flame instead, thus giving access for the brief moment for his body to be intercepted by a very powerful entity that the party has been dealing with for quite some time. Everyone does.
What a bastard.
What a bastard.
We ever do him?
Honestly, we literally don't know to this day.
You son of a bitch, shut up.
No, we don't. We actually don't.
Exactly.
It's like we're not even lying.
It's like throwing like a little bit of no, don't worry about it, continue.
Yeah, we literally don't know what's going on.
Continue.
So Seth has just got angry and pissed because he's like, no, I took over Giovanni's body. Using his body to possibly destroy the rest of the group in utter annihilation, protecting the flame with all his might without being able to fully kill everyone, but his power is slowly growing with intensity over time.
So I was gonna put out the sun.
Yeah, putting out the sun is no big deal, right? It's literally nonchalant. But Giovanni had the idea to contact every single god he knew in efforts to help with the situation. None were willing to lend an aid due to the fact that the gods really do not interfere with one another, or mortals. So, they're rather. And in terms, we're just like, hands up in the air. You guys are on your own. The party fought viciously and valiantly against this opposing figure, which everyone tried their best to take the spot of the victim after Maddie contacted Kite to get some more information on anything that can possibly remedy the situation as well. Using all the resources, spell slots, and knowledge of what was going on in the situation at hand, they all had to think quickly and on their feet. But that wasn't enough, really. Because the only thing that can purify such a taint is the truest and of sacrifices ever. Which happened to be Paladin sacrifice. Yeah.
You?
This guy. Me?
That guy.
For you?
He did it.
But I'm here right now. That's great. Within him, there was a small spark of source that has been condensed immensely and packed tightly, so that if he felt like at this moment to release it in a huge burst of energy all at once, he could. he made the decision to do so. He went through it. Everyone was fighting for that same exact spot valiantly. But he won. He beat D&D. As he spontaneously combusted, his body disappearing atom by atom as it blew away into the wind. The site that was last left in its wake was completely and utterly purified. Anything that would set foot in that place that was evil would be eradicated immediately on contact. Undead and ghosts and spirits would not survive due to the immensity of the epic proportions that unfolded on that day. But that day doesn't replace Taco Tuesday in anyone's hearts or minds. Because Taco Tuesday is something different altogether. And that, my friends, is where the scene ended.
Yep.
The Sky Orphans took solace in what happened and understanding that the sacrifice was made. They could have sulked and been depressed, but knowing that the realm was in peril, their home was in peril, they had to keep it together for the next 2 years. Everyone's wills being tested, everyone's faith being tested, their mind, body, and souls being tested. War was on the brink. With the gods having such a major influence in this world, fear has been incited. And if all hell were to break loose, Orsterra in its current form would not be able to defend itself against anything that would come at it. It would be Armageddon. But yet it was up to a group of orphans to stop all of this. The pressure and stress that everyone is under currently cannot be outmatched by sheer written parchment or the goal that they have to sacrifice in order to achieve their lofty ideals in maintaining order in an entire country where now immigrants start to migrate from Faerun. With this current influx of population, towns and cities would eventually have to expand. Currency exchange rates would vary differently, and power creeps from each section of each country would increase incrementally. Some people would be completely left unguarded and untethered and uncertain of what to do, but leaders would have to eventually be elected and evoked. So, Sky Orphans. It's been 2 years. What the fuck are you gonna do? I take one to the head. No! A shot! What the fuck?
It takes a
What's
shot.
wrong with you? Oh! No!
Good job, boss.
No!
I would be going around and going to each division. I think it's a good way to describe what's happening now. We, for everyone to know, within 2 years, the orphans have gathered a hold. We call this place Everhold because the original title of this place was called Everhold. So nothing has changed. It might eventually change, but right now it's just Everhold. Everybody has a division of sorts, and we're going to go around, and I'm going to pretty much roleplay as Maddie, going around, and they can explain what the division does. Before I even go anywhere, I walk outside, and I'm just like, oh, there's the prison.
Why would you do this?
I walk outside, and I go, oh, hey, dude, what's going on?
Nothing much. Just doing the normal thing, just watching over the jail cells.
There's no one in there right now.
It's awful. I have nothing to do, and you guys put me here.
What else do you want to do, man?
You guys gave me no options. By the way, they gave me like 15 options. I'm just being a piece of shit.
Nocturne.
20 options.
We gave you like 20 different options.
They all didn't sound good. This didn't sound good either.
Okay, sure.
Giovanni just said, "The storm over there," and I'm just like, guess who's here now?
Either way, it is an important thing that's about to happen, and I need to let everybody know what's going to happen before it happens.
We're getting prisoners?
That'd be great. You'd have something to do, but that's not what's happening. If only, right?
Getting prisoners, yes.
You happen to be here, man?
Let's go.
Come on, we got to a nice room right over here.
Hey, Giovanni is going to be the last one to know, because since I'm having everyone just go over to the ship per usual. Just be there in maybe about an hour.
I mean, I'm not doing anything anyways. I can just follow along.
Okay, follow me.
There you go.
He's just gonna stand there and stare at the empty prison.
I mean, it's better than like. You guys have
What's amazing is there's like a CCTV there. It's just literally you standing there.
Like, for the past 2 years, I've been here.
You guys haven't arrested like any drugs or like pickpockets or that's the best city in the country.
Yeah.
Not a single petty crime.
Yeah, we're starting to turn into a little mini city, so at
It's
this
because
point
of us. We're destructive and crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck these guys.
Yeah, right. All right, follow along. We're gonna head over towards.
They pop the
We're
head.
gonna head over towards Rochelle's division real quick because I need to let her know to you know what I'm doing. Follow me. And difference with the Maddie is she now doesn't wear her hair in the pigtails anymore. She lets it all down, and she has like one an obvious bright green strand of hair. Other than that, she just looks the same.
Oh my god!
No one say that, please. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
For like 2 years, we're probably used to it by now.
Yeah, it definitely was jarring at first. Just like, why are you doing this to us? And
for me, because didn't even think about this, but I wanted to make this change. Instead of having the long hair that I always had, I decided to now just tie it up into a ponytail, just make it nice and pretty for myself.
oh, that's a pretty cool. I like that change, bro. What? You took my ponytail, bro.
Yeah, I mean, someone had to walk it, dude. Okay, I didn't like that you copied me, so I had to do something else.
Damn it.
I had the long flowing hair. It was me.
Now he has the ponytail.
Now I have the long ponytail.
Our gorgeous humans with black hair. No.
Yes.
It's a double ponytail, right?
Yeah.
Eventually, the both of us make our way towards
It's a double.
No, it's just one ponytail.
Double ponytail.
No, it's not.
Man bun?
No, it's not a man bun.
We're gonna name it by the division that they
As
named.
I just realized, I made basically my.
The Classified Liberation Squad. The CLS.
The party's like a bunker.
We head towards down the bunker. You can describe whatever you want. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's.
It's like a huge. Me thinking of it is like basically like a barracks kind of thing, with a little bit of space. Kind of like we would keep all our equipment and stuff, where we take a little bit of rest before going to our next dungeon.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
to let people know what she does, she is in charge of a dungeon squad. So essentially what these guys do is they go into dungeons, they raid them, get rid of the bad people, and then get the goods and bring it back towards the keep. Literally, that's all. It's a dope job.
No.
I mean, everyone does.
So,
It is pretty dope, cause like I got more muscles doing all that shit the
Yeah.
last 2 years.
yeah, she's been getting more exercise than all of us.
That's great.
I mean, I get exercise too.
You fucking?
Plays, okay.
I fuck afterwards, man.
Yeah,
I get more exercise after.
exactly.
no.
The plays, bro.
Okay, sure.
Fuck, it's Chevy.
As I'm realizing that
that's
everyone
about
else
2
has
days.
more funds than my group.
Here's your gold
you
piece
would
for the
like-
day, sir.
Here's my 50.
Wow, we had a really good haul today.
He's a gold piece.
That's like everyone's talking about how awesome their day is. I'm just like,
I got a rob.
Charlie Brown, no!
I literally just have a fucking
No.
stool in the fucking corner and just put fucking eyeballs on it so that way there's someone in there. Don't get me wrong. He's not even just outside the cell, he's inside the cell so that way I have someone to watch.
Either way.
God damn it.
Well, seems as things are going as... I don't know. It's chill in here, I guess. Per usual. Everyone's over there, like, people are probably
We're, like,
working out
kinda-
and stuff.
Working out, chilling, playing cards.
Oh, fuck. It's cool down here.
You gave them cards? Where the fuck are my cards?
I didn't do shit.
We sold
You
my
want cards?
dungeon.
Ask for cards.
We got my dungeon. There we go.
I could just leave the place. But
We're
no, I
sharing.
don't want the empty cells.
I'm just happy to see you. Look at that bright shining face, all covered in mud and shit.
I'm very clean for being.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. In 1 hour meeting on the ship, I need to talk to you about something that happened last night while I was sleeping.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright, awesome.
Alright, she's a little bit different. She has more defined muscles, of course.
Okay.
And her hair is a little bit
No,
longer,
this
but she
never
now
got
keeps
me
it
one.
ponytail except for that little green strand that she has.
Green strand too?
Remember?
Yeah, you do.
Add that little green
Ah,
strand.
damn it, we both have green strands.
Mine's a little bit lighter though.
Oh, you have a no, but also, it is more defined. It isn't just like one strand
No.
that you have to like look for.
No.
So cool.
So like all of her
You have
white hair is
a
in a
streak.
ponytail, but her green.
Right? That's a better term for it?
Yeah, I like it.
Or a highlight. Something
Yeah,
Alright.
highlight.
It's not as long as I think, but it's like at her shoulders now. Just grew a little bit over the 2 years, but she wanted to still keep it kind of short, medium length, so it doesn't get much in the way.
Awesome. Great. I will see you in an hour.
Sounds good.
See? That's how you have communications. You could go down there and party.
I can't. I have to watch the empty cells.
You don't have to do that. Who's watching them now? Who? Your friend?
The stool.
Yeah,
the stool's got it.
He's a
Yeah,
happy
well,
guy.
He's
Let's
a
go.
happy guy.
He's a happy dude. And then we make our way over towards the end.
I'm actually on my break right now.
What? Who gave you breaks? I'm gonna be on there 24 hours. Keep watching that place.
Like I said, the CCTVs.
they're only,
Just goes to
they're only
bathroom.
strict on me.
You know what else?
There's no one else. It's
Yeah,
just
like-
me. No one else has anyone watching. There's no allegations or anything like that. They're just like, hey man, you've been in the bathroom too long. I can't just go in peace.
You're like one of those people who
Who's
just
watching the
like
sales?
get the long hours, not enough pay.
It could be a prison any day now.
Like we're trying to set up a union, and by the way, it's only me that's trying to set up a union because it's only me.
Fuck. Alright.
Amazing.
Yep.
And we head over towards the
Burn
end.
this joke to the ground.
And, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be going down in glorious fire, because right now it's on fire. What does the end look like, Chevy?
Alright, so when you walk in, first thing you smell is alcohol, right? It just wafts into your nose. You smell the smell of
course.
mead and carrots.
Why?
I've taken up carrots.
Roasted carrots?
Yes.
Oh shit, he's making them good.
Oh yeah. Since he wants nutritious shit, that's the only fucking thing I have on the goddamn menu that is nutritious. It's so that he's happy. This motherfucker. But anyways, so of course I have a harem of women dressed up. They have the maid style outfits, of course. Very cute and presentable.
And let me guess, they're all monster races.
Yeah, so.
Minotaur.
There's going to be a Minotaur.
Yeah. She's
Do you want to have some fun?
No, what the hell? They're not like escorts. That's gross.
I don't know what you mean by harem.
Fucking
It can mean anything. What do you mean by harem? Let's go with that.
Mad women.
So you're talking about girls who are following
Numbers. He's just got a lot of numbers.
you. Okay,
Yeah.
you could talk about like having a posse.
No.
People understand that term better than they
What's
understand
posse?
harem.
No.
Okay, he calls them harem.
It's a harem. Anyways.
They actually prefer it that way.
Yeah, no. Seriously. And also, they make up my, what do you call it? My play as well. My actresses.
My entourage.
No. Actresses, why do you keep manipulating my words? If I use a word, it's because I'm using a word. Alright? Jeez. Damn, all y'all just making me mad right now.
Wait, that's her division.
Yeah, that's her division.
Yeah.
I don't like the division. We can dismantle it any day, but we can talk about that later.
Okay, the only one that really dismantles is the jail cells, but that's...
No, jail cells are fine. We need those 24/7. You're doing a good job, by the way.
Thanks, man. I make sure that no one's in them.
Yep.
So how big is the inn?
Oh, shit's fucking gigantic.
Yeah,
it's
it-
too big.
We essentially the inn has. I know, I saw it too. I was like, oh my god, you son of a bitch! I love it. Essentially, the inn works kind of like how Waterdeep's inn works, except ours is where the Adventurers Guild is. It's where we have an inn on the other side of it. It is pretty much our deluxe building. It's what we worked on, and if people are interested in coming to Everhold to have a visit, that's where they like to go. That's
Oh.
kind of how we did
Wait,
it.
also it has my banner as well, of course. Cheetah. Just says cheetah, just down the line.
He also has a place in the area where Chevy actually lives. So he actually lives in the tavern. So,
Yeah, but no one goes there but me and my wham.
Chevy,
I literally had the Kirby thing in my head. Oh my god.
Why
Chevy,
are you here?
we are having a meeting in all the Sky Orphans. You need to come.
An hour? Cool, alright. I'll be there.
Are you sure?
I said I'll be there. You said meet you in an hour. I don't understand why people just don't trust my word.
I don't know, because sometimes you come late.
Late? How's that even possible? I'm always there 10 minutes early.
But you always call it like fashionable. Like you're fashionably late.
Yeah, 10 minutes early is fashionably late.
So I'm just making sure you're actually going to be there now.
I'm gonna be there. And I don't know why. Like,
Okay.
just trust
You
me.
didn't actually
I
finish
trust
the
you.
sentence.
Alright, see you in an hour. Bye.
Thank you.
Just the
Goodbye.
He didn't actually finish the
Jeez.
sentence. I don't think he's actually going to...
I don't know who that was, girl.
I'm talking to a Minotaur lady right now. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Fade to black.
Fade to black, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
15 minutes.
No, Chevy lasts way longer than that.
So you're gonna have to be.
Fade
No.
to black.
All right.
Fade to black.
Wrong way
Fade
for
to
this.
Yeah,
black.
fade to black.
Thank you.
No one takes my word.
No one wants to
I
hear
said
that.
fade to
Okay,
black.
good.
We're
Where's our
not
next
talking
stop?
about it.
Maddie, where's our next stop?
All right.
I want to know where we're heading next.
Our
Because
next
I haven't been
stop.
able to see anything for the past 2 years.
Our next stop is Giovanni's ship. Because we're saying, since like technically
Yeah.
we grabbed everyone else, we're heading towards Giovanni's ship. Okay. Sounds great. Do you come late or not?
Of course not.
Of course
Okay, I'm making sure.
Yeah.
You come late sometimes. You don't remember, but you do.
Nope, I'm always on time.
Of course you will.
Okay. He comes in last, but he is on time.
And I put on my robe. I have my little, my towel on my head because just finished taking a little nice bathe.
Oh, okay. Hey, Giovanni. I gathered everyone up, and I would like to have a conversation with everyone because this is a very serious topic.
I can make this quick.
It's not going to be quick
Oh my god.
because it's very, very complicated, and it's important.
Dumb it down.
I cannot dumb it down. So
Please, we have
just listen
we
to a
have
second.
Dr. Kim. Dumb it down, please. He's not gonna get anything.
Chevy,
Look
will you
at
just shut up and let her talk, please?
As long as Noctic understands, I'll make hand signals just in case. Like, I'll do a little puppet shows. That'll help you probably.
At this point, I just move and I start talking. After like looking at him as he's still talking in the corner. Well, I don't know how to say this.
I make a minor illusion of Maddie. And she's just like mimicking her.
I'm
That is fine.
completely ignoring you. And I'm solely focusing on what Maddie's saying.
Although it's very distracting. Just kidding. I know it's not.
Yeah, no.
Thank goodness.
Don't make me roll for this shit.
I do. You are not going to roll for this.
Just have a wizard show up and cast whole person on it.
We already have one.
But
G-
a whole
I
person
technic-
might make him
I
spin.
technically could, but I'm just not.
I don't know how to say this, but I have a way of getting Kaladin back.
Does he want to come back to this world? I mean, this world is pretty shitty. I'd rather be dead if I were him.
Well, this is the complicated part. See, the way this world works, I guess, is whoever god they followed is the only one that can bring them back. Who did Kaladin follow?
No one.
He was quite adamant about Eldath, if I remember correctly.
That's the only one I remember.
Kaladin?
I
What?
don't
He didn't care about
worship
anyone but
any
himself
other
and
god
everyone
I
else.
know of.
But
Gosh,
was it,
guys.
I mean, I'd really like to not have to head to the 9 hells if we're really being specific here.
We're being-
I don't know.
I mean, he never really talked about that.
I was an atheist.
Kinda was a little bit, but
But he wholly believed in Eldath.
he believed in me.
And you, yeah.
You are an avatar of Eldath.
I mean, you're just an avatar.
Technically, being a demigod, he's the reason why I can bring him back.
Yeah.
I'm the only thing that can bring him back.
So he calls it on himself.
Eldath couldn't bring him back.
Damn good.
I can bring him back. I
So-
found this out today.
So what you waiting for?
Well, you.
Make him
Yes,
suffer.
what she
okay,
said.
so
Yeah, make him suffer.
Okay, wait,
Okay.
what the fuck
let,
you mean?
let her talk.
Thank you. We want? I want to make this a big thing because it's important for people to know who he is. But also, I just want him back. What do you guys think we should do?
I think he should remain where he wants to be.
He's literally the only reason why I know that he wants to be back is because he's calling to me.
I didn't hear him say a thing.
Do you really want?
Kaladin, if you're here,
I want to be back. You fuck!
if you're here,
It's boring up here.
tell Maddie to shut
Do we
up.
need any catalysts or anything involved to help with this?
I would just need to perform a ceremony, and the only catalyst that is necessary is me.
Also, you're gonna
are there
die.
repercussions to this?
Yeah, that's a good question.
No.
How do you know? Have you done this before?
See, this is the complicated part. Eldath apparently has been speaking to other gods about potentially bringing them back, and I'm just
That's very
wondering why she would be doing
Yeah,
that.
that's specific.
And then after specific research, I asked her a question, and she gave me an answer. And that answer is the only way anybody can be brought up by any clause whatsoever is if the god wills it. And she said I was a said god. Because Kaladin didn't want to come to the garden. He didn't care to. He's there now only because I willed it.
Shit's boring up here.
It sucks!
And meanwhile, he's like saying all this. We're all hearing it. Just like, yeah, let's leave him up there.
What the fuck?
Yeah, honestly, I think he's happy.
Guys! No!
He could be extremely happy, you know, just really happy,
So-
ecstatic.
I want to do this immediately, obviously. I miss him greatly. He is my best friend. Either way, I'm just asking in general how you think we should do this. Should we make a big deal out of it? Or should we just do this?
Well, I mean,
I think it would
I think you
not
should
make
leave him
a
alone.
big deal out of it. Just do it and then make a big deal out of it.
I'm one of those pragmatic people where I start to question, if we bring one person back, who's to say we don't bring other people back who worship you?
Point.
That is a great point.
Because there has to be a limit to this.
So, in my opinion, I believe we should. But making a big deal out of it could be problematic in the long run.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you only brought back him.
That's
What
actually
about
a
all
good
the
point.
7 other million people, that probably died?
That's actually a very, very good point.
Now, whether or not we inform people that you do it is also something that is up to debate. You could be the cleric involved, as per, but it could be still Eldath's work for sake of
I mean, that's
appearances.
So
That's what I do
propaganda?
it for.
We're gonna spread propaganda?
Well, it's
No.
better than
We're just not
No,
going to
that's
say
really
anything and let people
propaganda.
assume their own things.
That's propaganda in and of itself.
Indeed.
That's what a lot of people do.
This is what the route we're going with? Alright, whatever.
I mean, do you have a better idea?
I think
do you
he
think we
should-
should?
I think death is final. I think once you pass on, you shouldn't be coming back. That's immoral.
Well,
I mean, he's being honest.
for like she said, some way the gods wanted Kaladin back. They have
I
to have
don't
a
agree
reason.
with them.
They have to have a reason for it.
Doesn't mean I agree with them.
It's true. We're not all.
It
going
does
to agree
concern
on
me.
Because
Like,
when the
God's
case,
getting involved with this is.
I mean, we've been involved with gods this entire time.
I know, but it's just. I'm not a fan
I
of all the
understand.
involvement they make.
look, Mandy, I
It's just
haven't
nice
asked
actually
you
having
so
someone
far
on
to
our
bring
side.
Chevy back.
That is true.
And I know you can do it, but I believe once he died, he remains dead. That's why I'm living on as Chevy.
I'm sorry to inform you that I could not do that.
Regardless of whether you could or could not, I would never ask you to.
I understand.
And I wouldn't want you to. And if you did it behind my back, I would be mad at you.
I understand. I get that. What the point is that this is the only weird circumstance possible. Kaladin's the only one I could ever bring back, unless I have another devotee follower. He is the only devotee that I had. He believed in me. Not as Maddie, or not only as Maddie, but as something more than that.
I mean, Chevy was my father. He was my only father, my only guidance. But I, once again, will never force his spirit back on this planet.
I get that.
What if your father spoke to you from the afterlife and asked for return? Would
I
you
wouldn't
accommodate
listen.
it?
No.
Alright, and that is your decision. That is
Exactly.
your opinion. I think if this is Kaladin actually wishing to come back, it is his choice to make what happens with his soul. Well, if he wishes it to dwell on this plane once again, so be it. Some wander this plane as spirits and the like. To each their own. These still have a human form again. So,
Okay. So we're all doing this thing, right?
I disagree. But you're going to do what you want to do regardless, so.
I understand, and I do respect what you mean by that.
it's been 2 years, Maddie. For me, I'd long since accepted his death.
I can understand that.
But if it is his wish, then I will accommodate it.
Okay. What do you think, Rochelle?
I think there's going to be pros and cons to both. Or to it. No.
I worry that this is only telling of the times to come.
Same.
Mm.
I definitely agree with that one.
There could be consequences. There could be good things.
I can understand that. But I will not care for those at this moment.
Mm.
I get that.
He has been a good friend to everybody, and what he did was for the greater good.
Yeah.
So, if we're gonna do it, we can do it, but we do have to be prepared for the consequences when they come.
And also, I made so many plays in his honor. It'd be really awkward for him to just come right back. Like in the middle of one of the plays, and I was like, well,
You
I
would
guess.
probably enjoy it,
So
though.
rewrite the
Are you afraid of booze more than you're afraid of getting him back?
No, that's stupid.
Wow. Well,
Just rewrite the
I know. I'm just teasing you, bro.
You can't rewrite a play. It's a
Yeah, you can.
masterpiece.
What the fuck?
You don't rewrite a masterpiece. It's like you don't rewrite a life.
What do you think?
The only thing that has me worried is why certain gods want him back. Is just figuring out the reason behind it.
They're not gonna tell
That's-
us because they're selfish.
I know they're not, but
To help you with that clarification, no god wants him back besides Eldath
okay,
and me.
okay.
She tried to talk to them, and I begged her not to do that because I would rather him come back on his own volition. But apparently, this is the best way possible if we were going to do this. But like I said, it's still something I would like to debate with you guys.
Well, I see it this way. If he decides that this plane is still not ready for him, we can send him right back very easily.
Morbid, morbid, very morbid, but true.
Yeah.
It's morbid, but very true. Okay, so we're doing this then.
I think Jimmy up first. Did
Question. What if he does not come back himself? And we don't find out till a year later? When it's all too late, our back's against the walls. We're up against an incredibly powerful enemy. All of a sudden, that same spirit that inhabits his body decides to say, hey, all along, I've been Seth. I'm gonna kill you now. And then all of a sudden, maybe that's why all the other gods were not agreeing with this. But hey, it's up to you.
I could say we could go through some countermeasures. Once we bring him back, we could delve into his mind and
Say, for instance, those memories are locked deep within walls, between other planes of existences.
we don't have to delve deep enough to. We just need to make sure he still has memories that would be Kaladin's and from his perspective.
It would be impossible to know if his memories were tainted. If said memories are locked away in a tight corner that we cannot reach, say, for instance, with our limited capacity, this would put us in grave danger. But go right ahead, play with the natures of forces and natures of forces.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You want to argue this? This is fine.
No.
Clearly you do. And I understand why you want to argue this. Because you're making good points. I understand that. I get what you are saying. You may feel like I'm ignoring you. I am making my own decisions as a person.
I mean, we could
You can
just
do
make,
that as well. And that's what you are doing.
We could just make him into a warforged. At least he'd have an off switch.
I'm going to leave that up to him. However he comes back is actually the way he comes back. Weirdly enough. He can come back as anything. Either way, let's do this.
Oh, nice.
Don't talk about that.
He said he called it. He has he already has it prepared, so you know. Debbie Morgan, bam.
Okay. So I'm going to do this as a player. And you can DM this like you said you wanted to do.
Ready?
So I do walk up and I start preparing a ceremony on the ship.
What's it look like?
Everyone likes to do things on my shit.
Okay, as I start doing that,
I don't say it out to you.
No,
It's like I say it into the corner while you're doing stuff and concentrate.
I will say, I feel like we do that all the time. I feel like that's what Sky Orphans do. Is there a safe way to do this? On the ship.
If it explodes, then it's just the ship.
I think we finally found our safe place, guys.
Aww. See, we like your ship when it's sinking, you know?
Okay. So I do set up like a little a seance of sorts. Not a seance, I'm just kidding. a little area.
I will.
I'm gonna say.
Someone say, "Man,
I set up some candles. I set up some greenery.
why don't you do this in the grove instead?
Okay, I'll go out to the
You
grove.
have a little.
I literally have a garden. Yeah, you're right. As I start setting things up, I'm just like,
Now look over you. Habits die hard, don't they?
you're right. Follow me to the grove, I guess.
Yeah, fine. I guess I can wait an hour.
It really doesn't matter.
I woke up as I'm the only one who hears it. Wait a second. Give me some time. I gotta make sure this is right. And I set up to the garden where all the pretty plants and vegetables that she has created have been set up in a little bit of a ceremony as well. Since this is a garden, I guess candles don't really make any sense since I don't want to burn my pretty things. So I will just set up some greenery, set up a little area where I would ask the soul to come back.
Alrighty. As you do, you sit and wait. You concentrate. You plant thoughts, memories. The last sight that you saw of him. You think about everything, all your moments that you had with him. All the moments you could have had with him. Leading up to today. Around you, there's a small rumble as the garden starts to entangle in and of itself, blocking any entrance or exits from this place. The magical presence starts to weigh on each mortal here. Your lungs start to collapse as you all fall to the floor, down to your knees. You feel an immense weight and pressure as forces of nature start to converge with one another. And as that happens, Sylph apparates, and she places down what seems to be a small floating sphere of just pure energy. Earth and nature starts to surround it and take form of whatever form Paladin chooses to come back as. But as that happens, Sylph lets out a small cry. Oh, okay. I think I'm feeling weak. Extremely weak. Tired. So tired.
I just grab her
I feel cold.
and I hold her.
I feel very cold.
I know we've talked about this. We knew it was coming.
No, but it didn't. Was it supposed to hurt this much?
I'm sorry.
Oh God. Is it gonna stop?
It will. Please just rest.
I can't. It's hard.
I try to ease the pain as I just let nature take its course.
Say hi to Kaladin when you see him.
I know.
Tell him, I missed him and I'll be back. Tell him I'll be back. You're gonna tell him I'll be back, right?
He knows.
Okay. Cool. Alright. I'm a little sleepy.
Just rest.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a little rest. Just a little nap. It's,
See you soon.
yeah. Yeah. You too.
She starts to break apart atom by atom, very slowly. All of her molecules start to go towards this earthy nature that is surrounding Kaladin, and a small outer shell starts to appear, forming around him. And as you start to materialize.
Oh, you describe?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
First off, do I put back with clothes? I don't know how resurrection. I put back butt naked or
Oh, you're gonna via this way, 'cause since it's not a normal spell cast of resurrection. You're just coming back in white garbs at the moment, so you're just draped in white garbs.
So I'm draped in my garbs. Other than that, you see Kaladin looks like Kaladin, but kind of as if he's been almost in stasis. Like his body's still aging, and it has been for the last couple of years. But he's still maintained his body and everything. But he comes back. He's got a beard. His hair is much longer. It's already down to his shoulder blades, but now it's like past his hips. 2 years of growth. But strangely, like all the scars, including ones that you guys have seen him get in the course of some of the adventures, they're all healed. They're all gone. Nothing's there. And he's got, and his eyes got a little bit more of a glow to him. A little bit, same color as still fat, a little light blue glow to him.
And she would come up and give you a big hug.
Oh.
Try not to. She's not gonna give you like. She's not gonna be overwhelming, but it's going to be enough to know that you're here. Okay. Yep. You're back. We need to bring you to a place where it's warm. You're cold. Let's bring him back towards the ship, to someplace that's cold and warm.
Okay. I'm just gonna follow you. I don't know 100% what's going on.
I get you. And she'll grab your hand and guide you towards a warm place.
The whole time Chevy is silent and looking down. As you guys
I would have
proceed.
stayed on the ship, just 'cause I didn't want to bother Maddie while doing the whole thing.
Understood. So, I take it you came with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would be there,
Okay, so the,
watching closely, silently, not really saying anything.
Disturbing anything, yeah. Just
Good to see you all.
God forbid if something went wrong.
Yeah. Basically, that's
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was going off to.
Yeah.
so I bring you back towards the ship. It is really, 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 really great to have you back, clearly. But,
Yeah, beard.
yeah, it's a beard, alright.
Hair's long.
Yeah, welcome to the Long Hair Club.
These kind of things, don't worry, it will grow on you.
I have an understanding. You want to go back? I have
He does
a.
want to go back. I told you.
What'd you say?
Ask him if you want to go back to that shit ass fucking show.
I have a faint idea what happened. What happened in the cave, but I don't know really what's happened since then. Your hair's green. You got that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got a little bit of a tinge, yes.
You got a
He's-
ponytail. That's my ponytail.
That's my long hair, and congratulations, my ponytail is longer.
My hair's past my waist right now. I didn't say hair
My hair has been past that for a while.
All right.
We
It's
all
like
have
Kaz
long
being
hair.
on the floor.
The only one who doesn't have long hair are these two.
Yeah, I keep my hair trimmed at all times.
Yeah, I trim it quite frequently.
Mine's not long, but it's like that medium length.
Yeah, we.
No, I've had long hair since
I'm
I've been
gonna have to get a cut.
Well, they
to,
might have stuff at the ship, I
to
assume.
keep you updated, we all had a conversation about what happened and why everything has happened and yada yada yada. We gotta keep. This is where you are. I don't want to bombard you with information since this is. You're
How
just
long has it been?
2 years.
2 years.
2? 3? I thought
It's been
2.
2 years. 2 years, my friend.
Okay.
It is very weird how Eldath had kept this information from me all this time, but I guess gods have their way. I don't want to get into my complications with that. The key thing is you're here, and there might be complications that come with that. Yeah.
Welcome.
How's your sister doing?
How's my sister doing? Wow, aren't you glad you wonder what that's happening? Well, that's part of something that you'll probably want to get accustomed to in a second. There's a little bit more that you don't know. So,
Okay. This is.
Baby steps, my friend.
baby steps, yes.
Welcome to Everhold.
I'll play some music now. Welcome to Everhold. This is our little slice of life, I guess. Even though it's just a hold.
Okay.
We took your advice to heart. We found a place and we got you back before we actually made any major steps. So,
Apart from getting a hold. Yeah.
yeah,
Sorry.
that's a pretty major step. That's within 2 years, our only major step. I'm sure Chevy has we were debating what was going on, and Chevy might have his opinions on things. So,
Personally, we're still scared that you might be a demon.
yeah, we don't know what
I-
might come of this.
Fair. I was turning into one at one point.
I don't think I am.
That's exactly what a demon would say. I won't actually say that.
Only time will tell what happens, and if this causes more of a rift, I'm sorry. I truly am. But at least we're all together again, and we are figuring it out together. Step by step, I guess. If you want to say something, Chevy, I would say it now. Well, I'm going to respect what you have to say. You don't have to be silent. Nothing?
Alright.
Well,
Alright.
let us, at the very least, no offense, take you by the Erickson Paladins of the town and make sure everything is humane.
Okay. Fair enough. I don't know what the fuck's going on, so I'll just
Prefer-
follow your lead.
Just for
Well-
my own
Sake.
sake.
Well, follow me. It's my department anyway, so. Well, look who's here. That's a Joey.
Look at this. Look at this
Joey.
scrub.
What's going on, buddy?
It's a Joan there.
It's a Joan here.
This is me.
Joan there, yo.
Yes, sir. So, she brings you towards her division, and you can see clerics and paladins. They are of different gods and different religions, but it's her little kingdom of sorts. Welcome to Mad.
It's short for Maddie?
It could be. No, it's short for Maddie's. What did I name it? Sorry, guys.
This is
That's
just so
so
professional.
What the? Yeah,
These
you're right.
ambitious devotees. How do I remember it? Not you. That's terrible.
Now you speak.
Okay, no more. Sorry.
I think that's another term.
No, that's not the
Broke
case.
character.
You broke character?
Yeah.
I think you're in character.
No.
No. Sons of bitches.
But like either way, I never make direct eye contact with Kaladin, no matter what. Like even if I'm looking in his direction, I'm like looking up or to the fucking left or something.
Cal notices.
Yeah,
23
I
and
do notice. Even if you didn't even have to roll. You could clearly see that he doesn't want to look you in the eye. Either way, we're going to do some seances real quick. Just kidding. I like saying that. People freak out. We're going to cleanse you, potentially, make sure that you don't have any demons. And they take you through this process of, you go through a rigorous sort of holy water drowning, yeah. some prayers are being sent out.
What's that paladin's name?
Leave Dante out of this. Leave Dante out of this. No,
Dante? I'm coming after you one day.
oh, I'm sorry, friend. Just doing my job.
Just waterboard me with holy water.
I have to make sure. You know, sometimes you gotta go out. Sometimes you got to do a little bit more.
But of course, everyone's gonna get a bad reaction to that.
I don't expect good reaction.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, they wouldn't find Demai. They'd find actually a little bit of holy ass.
Oh. Well, this is shocking. This is the exact opposite.
We've cleansed them of this whole.
Oh no!
Evil.
If you mind, I would like to ask you to do something for me real quick. Chevy, if you mind actually peering at him for 1 second, that would be great.
I've been looking at him the whole time.
He's got a lazy eye now or something.
I
No,
developed several lazy eyes.
I would like you to search within yourself and stretch out your back muscles and see what comes out.
The fuck are you talking about? Like a burp or something?
I don't just this protector has
They all do.
Okay.
Actually, let's clarify because I don't know if Protector Asmars have fly
They have a
speed.
30-foot fly speed, but I don't know if it has
Yeah.
wings.
Oh yeah, they
You're gonna have wings. You're gonna
Yeah,
have
that's
wings.
how you do
If you
it.
have a fly speed, you have wings.
I can't remember which ones might not.
Just like my lats, just like flex. Or...
The fallen,
Like your back
the fallen
muscles.
have wings,
like your
but
back muscles.
they don't
So
fly.
Stretch those out a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I was
Alright.
And as he stretched those out, you can see some wings popping out, like literally pop out of his garbs.
His garbs would actually fly off because they're not accommodated for it.
True enough. Or they would rip through it. Either way, we're just gonna
Yeah.
say they fly off. Fuck it. They
Oh,
fly off.
God.
Oh God! Okay, someone put a towel on him.
I
No worries, I got you.
And then he just starts waterboarding him again.
No, don't do that. I'm just kidding.
Cleanse this spirit.
Okay, we put the gobs back on him, or at least the portion that
fly.
fits. You fly immediately. You can fly if that's the case. Whoa! Okay, calm down, calm down. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
I'm coming back.
Oh, don't do that.
That's some freaky shit. Was that supposed to happen?
Yes, that's what we found out just now. Since the whole seance. Not just sorry. I'm so used to saying seance because I'm dealing with seances and not doing that and so forth. The whole,
How do I
We
put these
figured it
away?
As I
just stretch out your back muscles and they'll go
Okay.
away.
Because they're big.
Yeah, and they go back in. Okay. He's an angel of sorts now. Ugh, God, he's an angel humanoid. Well, I guess that's a consequence. Or is it a consequence? I don't know. He's an angel that is now a human. Have you seen an ASMR before?
In my travels, yes.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Oh, cool.
I have never spoken deeply with ASMRs. They
Is the cat put away or she's
Yeah, she's put away.
She's put away.
not really problematic in any way unless they're following.
Right.
But I do not believe Kaladin would fall into that category. Ironically.
Yeah, good.
You would think that would be the case, but
But personally, not a fan of the Celestials, but that's a problem in and of itself. They are very high and mighty. Quite annoying.
well, it's still
Definitely
Cali.
high and mighty.
Oh no! Don't say
At
that.
least mighty.
Don't stretch out your black muscles. It's gonna happen all the time. You gotta learn how to control that. I don't know.
Imagine
Just
just like
get him an
unfortunately
outfit that
just being
accommodates
on
it.
like your left or right.
Oh, what the fuck?
Ow!
Oh shit! Sorry, man. Sorry. I used to bit. Oh.
Okay. All right. Step by step. Okay.
I'm like a rogue.
Well, if you guys want, we'll make a big deal out of this later because honestly, what you've done before that is pretty much a big deal.
Tell everyone I know.
He's just an angel. But think what you will. And she walks away and she goes, If you follow me, Kaladin, we have some business to talk about. Yeah, important stuff. What do you think about children?
Fuck! Before I answer, I'm gonna need a little background information.
Oh, I think you know the background information.
How do you feel about 2-year-olds?
Oh yeah, you also fucked a twin, so you got 2.
Silence.
Welcome to life. Let's go.
Can I go back?
That's what's making you go back.
I didn't know my dad until, well, I guess it's been like 2.5 years now, whatever. I didn't know him for a minute. I don't know how to do this dad thing.
Oh, I don't think any of us know what the fuck we're doing when it comes to those little campers. So,
Yeah.
join the club.
Caleb.
So,
I write upon a parchment.
Wait, I don't have a dad card to a group of orphans?
I write upon a
You're
parchment.
the only one that had a dad at the end of the day.
Well, so did
The
Japheth.
resurrection.
Japheth's the only non-orphan.
Oh, now he's
the
pretty much.
possibility
He's half orphan.
of
He's half orphan.
another soul being in there.
But he's known his dad longer than any of us has known our parents.
And I tuck it into my shirt.
Oh shit, my dad. He thinks I'm dead.
all right. It's better that way anyway.
Wait, so by this point, have you guys made it to the ship or no?
Yeah, step by step.
Okay.
Oh.
Because as soon as you guys get to the ship, first thing I do is slap you upside the head and tell you, don't ever do that shit again. And then I give you a
Oh,
hug.
what, the wink thing?
I don't hit you hard, I just slap upside the head, and then I give you a hug.
Okay.
It's serious,
You're a
man.
lot stronger now. Stop crushing my ribs.
Oh, that's right.
I
Yeah,
just got
yeah.
them.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot I got a lot
Oh,
stronger.
God, this is my body.
Wiggle mortis.
Does Kaladin look the same?
He looks the same other than he's...
He's got
Because it's been like... Well, he can have wings, I guess.
Oh, okay.
He pops them out. Anyways, but he's got a... It was kind of like he was in a 2-year stasis, so he's got a beard and his hair's way longer.
Okay.
It's not gonna be that way for long, I don't think.
But yeah, I got you.
But yeah, and he's missing all his scars.
Okay.
Ooh, this new body. My
Um,
liver is untested.
And then in the back of your head, no.
Yeah.
you fucker.
You're not allowed.
Okay.
Technically, that's it.
I had to. So before she comes in and does whatever she's going to do, everybody back up 10 feet. I'm going to get Carmen. She had to know. She was going to kill me if I didn't let her know I was going to do this. And then I grab Carmen and I bring her back in. How does she react?
I watch her very carefully while she reacts.
Can I say my character's not here? He's off doing other shit for now.
Yeah,
Yes,
you can
absolutely.
pop up anytime. Well, how does she react? I told you.
She punches you in the face
Ow!
as hard as she possibly can.
Of course you do.
That's not a good sign. Hi, Carmen. It hasn't been that long for me.
Hey,
So
what the
I don't know
fuck
what's changed.
is this shit?
I told you. We talked about this. You want answers? I can easily give you answers, but do you want to react?
What the fuck is this shit?
This is my angel. That's the best way to describe it.
Oh my god, you're fucking.
I back up a little bit. How are you going to react to this? Do you want something to say to him? This is pretty
Oh god,
important.
it's been like 10 minutes for me. So, I fly
She
away.
sheaths her great sword.
What are you doing?
Fly away.
What are you
I'm
doing?
Top of the hold.
I just want to talk to you.
Don't ruin the shit. Let's do this outside if you're going to do it.
Can I have my gun first?
Nah, you're fine. You don't need a gun.
Can you put that away?
You're probably gonna have to go see Jonah for that.
What?
That's his division.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's small armaments.
Yeah, he's not here right now. He was busy.
I mean, there's only one exit.
Is that true?
I mean,
one exit that could. I mean,
Do you want to really take that risk of ruining his ship?
Definitely.
Plenty of windows, dude. You got this.
I don't know. Is there windows?
I don't fucking know. You got
where I'm presuming most of our stuff happens is in the cargo hold, to which there is a large door and a small door.
That's where she come through.
The small door. Well, the large door is probably closed right now, so she's probably guarding the small door. If I had to presume.
Can you please put the sword away?
Yeah, no, I like to talk with my hands,
Okay.
and sometimes my
I
hands
can't control this part.
have a sword.
Yeah.
Coincidentally,
Michelle, you still have that bow I gave you?
It's been 2 years. We don't have any of this shit you gave us.
What? Fuck it, fine.
Actually, I still do have the longbow.
Don't see anything.
But
Let it play out. Let it play out.
I wouldn't say anything, but
I'm going to try.
because I never used
And
it.
I
I
just-
decided within
I'll
all
walk
the
past
shoot
her
the rest
and
of the
just-
group.
Walk out and then lock the door behind me. To the
What the fuck?
I'm going to try to stealthily open up the large door.
Speaking
I'll
of
follow.
weapons, I still got to roll for my
I drop back
sword.
down and I take the dodge action.
Oh yeah, true.
So what was that, D100?
It was a D100.
you take the dodge action.
I step back down. I take the dodge action. I'm ready to like.
Let me
It's a
know when I will-
96.
Alright, she approaches
96?
you.
96.
I will let you know in a little bit.
Alright.
dodge.
Dodge. Dodge. I can't disengage right now.
She walks up to you, of course, sword in hand, and she says, "Hey,
Hi, Carmen.
how you doing?
Oh god.
Pretty good.
Last we met, you said you'd come back safe. All of a sudden, I hear."
That's just making things out. Oh Jesus.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I said I might die. I'm almost positive I said that.
I said for you to promise safe. Oh, you forgot that? It's only been 2 years. I didn't forget that.
Well, he's here now, so
No, I just stay out of this.
he's safe. Mine's a little jumbled up. He's lost your temper. I'm sorry if I forgot.
Oh god.
You weren't safe.
Oh Jesus! Stop that! It's a fucking sword.
Yeah, it is. Get the fuck out of the way.
I'm trying. You're literally swinging it everywhere.
Huh?
Hold on.
Huh?
Hold on.
Huh?
I can't control this part. I've tried.
Go look at my spells.
She like butts you.
I dodge it. I took the dodge action.
Oh, you just.
Yeah.
What was that?
That was me not getting my head knocked.
Why not?
I'm not getting hit by a sword.
Are you feeling guilty?
What's up, bud?
I mean, a little?
Good. I like that.
Okay.
She like lowers it a little bit.
Still have dodge action.
So, you know what I've been dealing with?
Vaguely? I got told.
Two little shits.
Yeah, I got told
Yeah,
about
two little
that.
shits.
Boys and girls.
Kids.
Boys and girls.
I don't know what other Caleb.
There's one boy and one girl.
There you go. One boy. One motherfucking girl.
Names?
Jesus.
What are their names, Caleb?
Names.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Jill and
Yeah.
Bill. I gotta go put.
Jill.
Go to my notes. Jill and Bill.
I had their names. And now
Hansel and Gretel.
it's not Hansel and Gretel. That
Oh,
was
okay.
a stupid decision by a stupid
Oh, are you
man.
sure about that? That was amazing.
I am not that stupid man right now. I was then. I am not now. I am still that stupid man.
I'm not saying that. Damn it, that wasn't me.
That was fucking me, huh?
I have lotion in here for.
Let's go with Chilton. Because I made a thing. Just have it search for me. Kids. Nope. We're just going to have to make some names up. I had good names and then
I'm not going to because I'm just
To be determined. To be
I have a
determined.
bad memory, so I'm not gonna remember. So
It's either that or you can make them up yourselves.
Yeah, sure.
We'll cross that bridge when it comes.
yeah, right now,
She says the name of the children.
God.
Then you continue.
Great. All right.
Jesus.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm
So why
back
shouldn't I cut you in half though?
Because
mess
it's
up the
because I
show.
just came back.
And I need a long-winded explanation.
okay.
No! Whoa! That's not how this works.
No, she'll know. She'll know.
Anyways, she just
Boss
like
me.
puts the sword down and she hugs
Okay.
you.
Still have
And
the
she
dodge
knees you,
action.
right?
I still have the dodge action. I dodge it. I try to dodge it.
As
She like tries to knee you and just like
Like, I do like the leg in front of my groin so it doesn't hit anything. Yeah.
still got those reflexes.
Apparently, this body's actually a little bit better than my last one. So,
Still gonna fuck you up later.
okay, good way or bad way?
Nah, not a good way.
Okay.
I don't want to be here
Yeah,
either.
you can fucking leave, man.
Okay.
Who runs the police force?
we don't have. Jail. I run the jail. I don't run the police force.
I know.
That would be full cut.
You
You
run
tried
j-
to be
you run
that. They
jail?
gave him a union.
I don't have anything. I'm just myself.
Can I stay by yourself?
Oh, absolutely. By
Yeah,
all means.
please do.
He'd finally have something to watch.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll let you out. We give 3-course meals all the time.
What? You made that up.
No, I've been saving all of my fucking meals for this.
He's been like having meals every day. Oh.
You said
Oh,
96?
man. Oh.
Oh.
Here you go. Oh.
Can I see records? I feel like that's the thing I need to
No.
do right now. No? Okay. I realize I'm like the absentee father in this
Uh-huh.
situation.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to respond to anything.
Yeah, me neither. This wasn't supposed to happen, so
Can I have a beer?
sure.
Let's have a beer.
Alright.
I knew it would work out somehow.
She like drags the sword with one hand.
Dodge action the entire time.
Your blade is shiny.
Just shiny.
It's just shiny
Oh. That's cool.
at the moment.
That's
Not great, but you know, something.
Yeah.
I don't know if this
No.
I
Knowing you,
have a
definitely
beer.
not.
It's black as fuck.
Quick, let my blade and light on the
Also,
situation.
I don't know what was in your blood before, but it was definitely not cleansed like I thought it was. They have horns. That's part of the reason why our buddy here was freaking out. Because whatever was originally in your blood before you died didn't actually completely gone. I don't know what tieflings are, but that's what they are.
Okay.
But don't worry, you're completely washed out of that one, and now you got whatever the wings are.
Yeah, they're just red and they have horns. That's normal.
I'll love them anyway.
You don't sound convincing.
They came out with horns. It hurt.
Fade to black, fade to black, fade to black. We fade to black. They're in the bar now.
Nice.
Is it just us or is it other people?
When you walk into the bar, let's do this. When you walk into the bar, you notice that whatever hold up that Chevy has made, it is a bomb as tavern. It's really cool.
And,
Terry!
Hey, what's going on, friend?
Hey!
Oh, and he literally just walks up to you. He gives you like the biggest hug. He didn't care. He didn't care.
Okay.
Where did you go? Where
Oh, friend and buddy friend.
Can I have fish stew?
Oh, no. That's my specialty here. I do the fish stew. Let me go back down there and make you a big pile of, stew? Yeah, stew! Stew.
He,
Yeah,
he
make the
literally
stew.
hasn't made fish stew ever.
I have.
He's never made it. No one's requested.
Is there a bay around here he gets a fish from, or?
No. I don't know where he's getting the fish from.
I have my ways.
Is there a lake or a river, maybe?
We're literally in a
We
fucking
have been
mountain.
running out of cats lately.
I have not been. That is a false rumor. You think that I've been eating
No one
the cats? I do
eats
not.
the fish stew.
I love the kitty cats.
Only tourists do.
I even feed them.
I really like
fish
this
stew.
fish stew, so I'm
Fucking countless the cats.
What do you want? I actually I don't have any money, Terry. Never mind.
Oh, on the house.
Oh, okay.
It is you, friend.
Yeah, you're lucky because my ass wasn't gonna pay.
Oh yeah, his ass was. Her ass.
What the fuck did you just say,
What did
bitch?
you want? What did you want to eat?
Have your head on a
madam?
plank.
Madam, what would you like to
Your
eat?
head on a pike.
Oh, I don't have that for sale.
It's right there on the. It's a secret menu on the back. Head on a bike.
Oh,
It only happens once.
that's nice.
So far, no one's asked for it.
What is everyone else doing? As they are
Is it fight pretty?
getting rather close. Okay. Yeah, you can totally do it, bud. Anytime you want to.
Welcome, friend.
Oh,
What have you been up to, Jonan?
So we're on the airship, or are we on a town?
We're in Everhold.
We're in Everhold.
In the Tavern of Everhold.
Yep. Which is our little area now. Over 2 years, we've gathered a hold. called
Okay.
Everhold.
We're-
So you have your own little area, and
Area
yeah,
in the town. Okay.
yeah, and you have
So,
the support division with the guns and shit.
gotcha. So basically, I'm just gonna have like a big ass warehouse, for lack of a better term.
Mm-hmm. And you have people under you that
yeah.
that help you. with
So
it.
I'm gonna come in, hair a little bit burned and still wide-eyed, and I'm just gonna go for a drink, not even realizing you guys are there because just going about my day regularly.
Right.
Average Tuesday for me.
Gotcha. You walk in, and you can see Maddie's sister. She's always angry anyway, so this is not abnormal.
The price.
And yep, it's usually now been like a sad anger because everybody feels pity for her, which makes her more angry. So it's just anger everywhere. But it's kind of weird. You see someone that looks
makes her feel better.
like, no, the hell.
No.
Seems to be Kaladin.
Hi, Jordan.
Oh,
Which one of you is fucking with me?
Maddie never went to go talk to him.
It's Chevy.
I tried. He was busy.
Oh.
Yeah. I knocked on his door.
You
don't
know
have
the
to-
code to get inside.
No, I don't.
I told you 3 times.
It's
I don't
1, 2,
remember.
3, 4.
No, it's like something extremely complicated.
Please,
that no one
please
will
let me
fucking
in. Oh my
remember.
God, for the love of God, please let me in.
You have to say exactly that tone. If you don't say it in that tone, you're
It's got like 20 letters and numbers to it.
No. Please let me in, let me in. No, man.
That's
I
our
mean-
problem.
Some people
Okay.
get screwed. Fucker.
I'm back.
You're back.
Yeah.
From
Death? Yeah.
you.
Like, remember what we did with Maddie that one time?
Yes.
It was like
but
that, but 2 years later.
I.
I
Okay.
had no body, and now I have this body. It's very complicated. I don't know what's going on.
I will never understand actual magic. It's good to have you back.
Yeah.
First round's on me.
Thanks. I don't have money, so yeah.
I'm gonna order.
The bartender looks at you and goes, today, sir, I was going to make a joke at you, but you've already been burned, as I can see.
There's a robot that owns the tavern, and it was made by Giovanni.
And he designed to be a better cook than you.
Specifically designed for that. Because
Can you just move that?
everyone talked about how bad my
There you
cooking
go,
was, so I specifically designed a robot.
So let me get this straight. You could have learned how to cook easier, but you went the extra mile.
Teach a robot
Yeah,
how to cook.
That's like a way
He
easier.
double upped him. He didn't just up him, he doubled upped him.
It's easier for him.
And it constantly
Yeah,
makes
it's-
jests at you.
You're like the one that the robot specifically targets with these asshole
Because
jokes.
he's a robot. Cool. Great.
He's just a dick towards you.
Yeah, he's only programmed to
Do
fuck
you
with
have my gun?
Yes, actually. Hold on.
Why are you asking for like whispering?
Under the table so she doesn't notice.
You're right next to me.
I'm whispering.
That's not how it works.
I'm going to, not at all discreetly, get the gun out of my pocket.
Fuck it, it's stuck.
Alright, here we go.
Let me help you.
No,
with that.
give it to her.
I
Give it to me.
take it.
I take it on the table.
She takes it.
No, he put it on, he had it underneath the table.
Yeah, just let me in as you can. Just take it.
You're all you're
Okay, if this is what you guys are going to do, first roll of the day, guys. So, contested
strength or something? Because
I'm going to. Well, I would like to have you make a dexterity check, so I'll figure it out.
Okay.
And then everyone else make a dexterity check as well. So just dexterity checks all around.
Oh, how the fuck do I work this thing again? Okay.
Phil.
Fail? Great.
30-20.
Just a
Dirty
straight
20?
check, you
Oh,
said?
yeah, you might want to just change your d20s real quick.
You said straight up.
Just dex.
Okay,
right.
so that's a 16 total.
Oh, yeah, she thinks that she's going for it. She takes like a while just. And you guys easily just
Pass
turn
it
it
on.
off the way you want to. You're like, and then give it to him.
What was that about?
Yeah, what was that about? That's the real question.
He asked for his weapon back.
Yeah, what was all the sneaky shit?
Fish stew!
Sneaky shit.
I like
Sneaky
to
shit.
make
Right in
the
front of
fish stew!
Shut up. They don't.
Yeah.
It's a good for you!
No one likes it. It's gross.
It's got a few bullets in it. I don't remember how many.
I'm not even at the bar. I'm back at the.
4.
I used repeating shot and I took it off of
Yeah.
that, so I don't
There's
fucking
a
know.
place. I forgot what it was.
Yeah,
called
I get what you
again.
mean.
Damn it.
You playing cards and shit?
No, actually, we're going to be discussing the next dungeon's going to be.
Too efficient for the rest of us. We're all fucked up.
Yeah, I know.
Her and Giovanni are just always on their shit.
My prisoners are
I
just
just
so
like I'm
white.
either there or out in a dungeon.
Meanwhile, we're just fucking off in the bar
Tom,
right now.
calm down. You just make up random phrases.
Calm down, man. Stop. No, stop. No. Put that down. You gave him the key.
I'll put the video there.
It's just a stool.
A question. To you. My half plate's a regular plate. Hi,
Yes, totally.
Let's go how much,
I mean, while like someone knocks in, it's like,
Looking at your golden tickets, take
has
around.
anyone watched
25.
Spaceballs?
Yeah, dude, what do you mean?
Yes, of course. So it's like the no, not you, like playing with your dolls again. It's that moment right
You were
there.
supposed to see that!
It's that moment for me.
And then,
Doc, next
there you go.
Yep.
You're set up.
I was just thinking, because like it's been 2 years, I would have like replaced that at some point.
So yeah, definitely. There is actually something perfect for a discussion, real quick. So I'll pop to you in a second.
Okay, you.
She kind of just gives you like some big. She gives some deep breaths, and then eventually, like after a little bit, and after you guys have stopped arguing and just chilled
Oh,
for
that
a
hasn't
bit.
stopped.
Well, it's
What?
I am
what
trying
is
to
mild.
stop, like, trying to ease into it.
Why is it that you needed a gun?
Yeah, why is it
She
that
has
you
a
needed a
sword.
gun?
We all have weapons.
Yeah,
I have a
That's
rifle on
normal.
my back.
She tried to.
I try to what? What I try to do? What I try to do, huh?
You domestic violence is what you tried.
Domestic violence.
whoa,
Have a relationship
whoa.
anymore. You're gone.
Yeah, I guess it's.
Fucking till death do us part. Oh wait,
We weren't married.
I mean,
Alright, but
Uh-huh.
in all seriousness, I understand that I was gone. I know I didn't plan on it, but we got into some unforeseen events. It was way more complicated than it should have been.
Yeah, I got the deets.
I made a choice. I don't know if it was the right one. I mean, seems things worked out decent.
shut up. I bring him out. I'm just like, shut the fuck up, man. We're talking.
God damn it, dude. I can't even. I just heard it.
Continue.
You have kids. It's something I was unaware of until
Yeah.
Maddie told me.
Yeah, I had kids.
Yeah,
I
I understand. I wasn't.
raised them. I nurtured them.
Nobody.
Meanwhile,
Fucking helped her. I helped her.
Terrifying thought.
Took care of them.
I'm
As if you
sorry.
don't live in the
You
same
gotta do
place.
that by yourself. Yeah, sorry, you gotta do that by yourself. I really am. It's not something I obviously didn't know my father and still know who my mother is, honestly. But it's not something I would have ever intended if I had kids. I didn't plan on having children. But we do. You had kids I'm gonna do whatever I can to help. I just woke up like an hour ago from.
Yeah, this is like totally awkward. Like, how am I gonna speak? Oh, yeah. So your dad was dead, but now he was not.
Just tell him my death was greatly exaggerated.
Perhaps you could try winging it.
So is that a joke? Because I have wings? They're not even out right now. Are they out?
No, but by this time, this thing is. There's rumors going all over the place. You're here, and there's a lot of people. This tavern is filled.
I'm still these weird white cloak robes.
Yeah, like, you look like a cultist.
What do you mean you have wings?
Oh. Dude, if I pop them out, my clothes are gonna fly off again.
We'll save that for later, but this is... what else do you...
I'm an angel or some shit, I guess. I don't know, ask me. She knows more about that shit.
It's some bullshit. It doesn't make any sense.
I don't know everything about this, but the term that was used by my paladin was an Asimar. I don't know what those are, but that's whatever he is.
Apparently.
I've heard of those, actually. Pretty sure.
You have?
Yes.
What are they then?
They're mortal beings with a touch of divine power. Power is the wrong word.
Heritage?
Better word, but not quite correct. It makes sense now.
Kind of like how I have, Tieflin for children. Tieflin children.
That's
That
apparently
Tieflin
also my fault.
That wasn't his fault.
Tieflins.
Honestly, remember that guy that like threw the knife at me at the tournament when we first met? And like stabbed me and I started getting the green shit on my face?
So it's his fault?
Yeah, it's that guy's fault, honestly.
So when are we gonna hunt him down and kill him?
Hey, whenever you want to, honey. Whenever you want to.
I don't know. When are we going to?
Dude, can you just have a day of relaxing? He's
No.
back.
I've been relaxing for 2 whole years.
No, you haven't.
Yeah.
You scream every night. I live with you. I know.
That's relaxing for me.
Okay, I'm gonna let you guys do what you need to do. I'm gonna go check on the others, make sure they're good. Enjoy your drinks, everyone. And she walks out.
Yeah, this is an uncomfortable situation. I'm just gonna go back to sleep.
You weren't sleeping.
I'm going to go
You have to
sleep.
watch the cells.
Do you have a knife, by the way?
Why are you asking for all these
don't.
weapons?
I have
Why
never.
are you
I
asking
Yeah,
never
yeah,
said
yeah.
When
this.
I just to cut my hair, it's just way too fucking
This started to
long.
get suspicious.
I just want to
I don't
You
have
have some
weapons.
shears back at the...
Yeah, you can get some
Just
shears.
like high and tight, close on top, close on sides. I'm done with the long hair.
I'm not a barber.
Oh, I can do it. I know how to cut hair.
Oh no.
Oh,
I've been
no.
cutting my kids' hair.
Oh no.
Fucking bowl cut with some horns popping out.
Oh, for Christ's sake! And she just walks in. She just grabs a knife. Give me that, Terry.
Whoa! What? That has been cooking fish, supposedly.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you don't use a fish.
That's fine. Flip out.
Is there a barber in town?
Right here.
No. Just-
What are you saying? You saying my kids' hair is ugly?
I
Are you
didn't
saying
say
they're
that.
ugly? Are you saying my kids are fucking
What does
ugly?
my
I'm
hair
leaving.
look like?
Have a good one. We live together, so I've been raising them too.
Come back.
Bye.
I was asking questions.
What did my kid's hair look like? Are they popped up?
Here your head. You'll find out.
You get a bop to the face.
I should have taken a dodge action.
That's what you hear. You'll find out.
It's beautiful.
No, there's a message. And it's a... So eventually I make it. What is everyone else doing? I know what she's doing. We're gonna get to her in a second.
Oh, I'm cutting sir.
I know exactly.
Having drinks with my friend who's not dead anymore.
That's right.
Gonna go back to the
Gotta go
cells
back to
where
bed.
I'm alone.
Giovanni, what are you doing?
Working in the industrial district, just working on more constructs to fortify and
Yeah, you are.
That's true.
just
That's
basically
true.
making
Makes sense.
in case because we have a lot of land-based travel that for a lot of our simpler trades, just building more efficient ways of traveling across land
Understood.
and
Oh,
cheaper ways of traveling across land, since that's most of what our environment is.
Hell yeah. By the way, I think this is kind of obvious to everyone, but Giovanni's division is probably the biggest and the most efficient out of all of ours.
What do you mean?
He doesn't
Oh.
stop working.
Chevy
No. It's
has an
me.
entire
It's me.
Ethernet
It's me.
access to
He
the entire
has
realm.
spells. You
I
go
do
to
not
sleep, Chevy. He does
I
not.
have spells.
I have
Do you
not
keep
had
yourself
one
awake with your
fight,
spells?
one fight.
No, I go to bed because I need sleep and restitution like
He
everyone
doesn't
else
need 'em.
does. Yes, he does. He's gonna get a points of exhaustion if he doesn't eventually.
I mean, but it's
got-
too like before.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he sleeps
True.
at least
This
once a
point-
week.
For let's see here. If I do 4 on tireless and then
He has a dragon.
I can go 6 days without sleep.
Yeah, pretty much sleep once a week.
He only needs
He still has to sleep.
There's
Once a week.
That's inefficient in my eyes.
Damn, Chevy. Either way, you know what he's doing. We're gonna stop. We're going to take a shift over towards your division. A few of your compatriots line up after they're playing some cards after you call towards them, and you can see a young man. He has very long blonde hair, similar to Kaladin, but he has like freckles. Teenager of sorts, but he's been pretty efficient. A pretty efficient mage in your group. So he walks over and he says, "Hey, what's going on?"
Just get everything in order for our next dungeon.
Okay, cool. I have been planning this out for a while. There is a dungeon nearby, or at least what could be perceived as one. There is one that deals with gnolls. As you know, gnolls have been an issue since we have moved to the Highlands. Oh, poor little kitty.
I know.
There has been a little bit of issues. So, to make sure that they don't find their way to Everhold somehow, they've kind of had like a little bit of a tunnel that they've done, and they've kind of been living in sort of a mix between the Underdark and the mountains. It's maybe about several miles out at this point. They're starting to get a little bit closer, so if that's a mission that you're looking at, that's one that you can take. It depends on who you're looking at, but that's the best we got right now. Otherwise, everything is pretty clean.
Yeah, I think we do want to deal with that issue.
Yeah, I think so. Just let us know if you need us. Other than that, thanks, boss. I'm nervous.
I don't trust him.
You're not wrong. Kill him.
He's gonna betray us all.
Kill him. Take him out.
Take that to your friends if you will.
Don't do this
Once
now.
again, let us know if you need us.
Yeah, for sure. We gotta figure out what we gotta do.
Gotcha. I think you go to bed after that, or do you?
Just
wanna talk to
relax. Just kind of sit up. I'm pretty sure I have like a desk set up for when
Yeah.
just
Gotcha.
to do the paperwork part of everything.
Yeah. Oh Jesus. Giovanni. Oh my God. He would be a master at this shit. Fuck. We would have so many documents on our thing. Just be like, oh God, what?
You'd just
the fuck?
you'd be sitting there reading. You just have a list of things that just came from Giovanni. It would just be piled this high, and a list from everyone else.
Why is mine always so big? I'm done. I'm done with this shit.
Why does Giovanni keep making it to us?
Either way, everybody goes to bed. What do you guys do before you go to bed? Is there conversations that need to happen, or let me know.
Other than just doing paperwork, I don't think there's like any conversation.
Gotcha.
Paperwork Giovanni said.
Yeah.
They're just all requests for particular materials. And oddities.
It's just understandable. We have like a little bulletin board too of what we have to do next.
Dude, he'd be stressing that quartermaster out. Damn.
I start working on a new play called Passion of the Christ.
Of the who? Who's Christ in this universe?
I'm not too sure.
The one about Hamlet's Paladins, probably.
Sure, we'll figure that out as we go.
It's not your play, right?
Yeah, it's his.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. What do you do? Something? This is your first day back, and it
Yeah.
was around afternoon time.
I was gonna finish one more thing. You want to punch me in the face? Did that help the situation?
No.
No.
Nah.
All right.
I tried.
Maddie left. I don't know where I'm sleeping.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
As you see the lights and the barracks on.
Fucking sucks.
Yep. Too bad for that one, huh? Yeah.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go
I guess-
shopping on store.
I
Quick.
guess if you want, I have a bed.
Like, I think the barracks would be the only place
That-
that have the lights on besides the ship.
The jail cell has its
Oh,
lights on.
fuck.
You invited me to come. Was it?
Something like that. You tag along.
Okay. Where I was gonna. I need just a little bit of time to process some things. Where can I find the house?
It would be near the garden. So she would give you the instructions of where Maddie's location is, because technically they left together.
I'll be along shortly.
Sweet.
I'm gonna go to the gardens because that seemed like the most secluded place I've seen, other than probably his jail cell. But I don't know about that
It's
yet.
not secluded
It's
anymore.
pretty secluded,
Oh.
but you never know.
It's all mine.
So I'm gonna, after I walk my own way, I'm gonna go to the garden.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and talk to Syl. No one told me that yet.
Well, yeah, as you sit down and call for her.
Syl, you around?
No answer.
Any time now. Be good to see you again.
You feel a tinge of pain in your chest. And that's about it. Feels like something's missing.
I do not like that. Well, Maddie lives in the same house as Carmen, so I'll ask her, I guess. Shit. Before I go home, I'll go to the fucking store.
You're just trying to get some clothes?
Yeah.
By this point, as you're
Oh,
just...
by the way, how's my hair look?
How's your hair look? It's raggedy, bro. It's all over the
It's
place.
fine.
Oh, wait, did you get it? Did she cut?
Yeah, she had 2 years.
Oh,
of
okay, I
practice.
didn't realize she cut.
She had practice.
So-
kind of like shaved on the sides, a little bit of hair on top. Like,
However you had asked for it, she would do
Yeah.
it efficiently.
and then I'm going to have my beard trimmed up a little bit.
Except a little uneven.
So might just there's a slight cut.
Yeah.
Profusely.
By the time, by the time you find some new clothes and get up, you can see Maddie headed back towards the area.
Maddie, is there a
Yeah.
clothing store?
We can easily get you some clothes. What kind of clothes were you looking for?
I don't want to wear white robes.
That's
Yeah,
true.
you look
I
like a
understand.
cultist.
Like literally anything, so I can get some
We
armor
technically
and
still
stuff.
have your old clothes that might not fit you anymore. I don't know. Either way, we can go stop shopping for some new clothes tomorrow.
Okay, I'll just take my old clothes. That'll be fine for now.
Okay, cool. Follow me inside.
Okay.
Are you okay? What were you doing?
What? You know what happened to Syl?
Yes, I do. There's the complicated part of things. I had to have regular conversations with her regarding your return. And there's a little bit more that goes into resurrection than it seems. She
did what your uncle did, didn't she?
Yeah. She did that willingly. She didn't want to be here anymore. She said she was serving no purpose. And no matter how many times I talked to her, she felt like she was missing you. Without you, there was no her. It's like she was walking around ever since the connection between you was severed, just kind of like a zombie. It was very sad to see.
Calvin sits down against the wall. She
Yeah.
kind of sits there.
I'm sorry. I'll give you some time. Let me know if you need me.
Yeah, you promised her and everything. You're like, yeah, I'll tell him you'll be back.
I'll tell her. I'll give him some time. I want him to have some time to process.
bro.
Always a fucking price.
Well, I'll just say it. She promised you that she wanted me to make sure that you know that she loved you and she missed you, and to take this as a gift. This is her last gift to you. As much as we cared for you here, she might have cared for you the most. So I'm sorry. And then that's where I take my exit.
And Cal will probably sit outside a little while and just probably get quietly just cry a little bit.
Yeah.
Eventually he's gonna get up, kind of compose himself, and then walk inside.
Okay. As you walk in, since we still have to do this part before
So
we
does
move on
this
to the
look
next
good
one.
on him? Like, I don't know. Like, you think he liked this? Like, I don't fucking know, man.
That'll be
People
fine.
wear and shit.
Stop shoving this in my face. Why don't you ask him? He's
It'll
right
be
there.
fine.
Oh, I wasn't picking anything out for you anyways. It just throws on you.
Oh, Jesus. The kids are asleep right now, so we'll deal with that situation tomorrow. So,
Yeah, you know they have bedtimes that I set for them.
That's very responsible.
Yeah, it is.
Jesus. Everyone goes to bed. Before we get this nonsense continuously for hours. And it is the next day.
One quick question. The bed that I'm sleeping on, is it a separate bed?
It's filled with spikes.
It would have to be
separate.
It would be a separate bed?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
So I
So,
don't sleep much.
you're also not used to sleeping. You haven't slept for 2 years.
Man,
It's kind of like sleeping over 2 years, actually. Though.
Weirdly enough, in that body, you kind of. That's weird.
we were at rest.
Yeah, I don't want to think about that. That's weird.
He was
Tired
at
of
rest at all
sleeping. That's
times.
what it is.
Oh God, don't think about it. It's the next day and everybody wakes up. Well, we're gonna start in a row. How do you start your day?
I like normal, like wake up,
Mm-hmm.
kind of start polishing or sharpening my sword, lifting weights, making sure everybody else is doing good.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
And then finishing, like, after doing all that, finishing up with left paperwork I didn't finish the night before.
There's
more by the time you wake up.
by the time you get through half of it, you're just like fuck it, and then you probably go out to meet the others and see
Yeah.
what the hell.
Half of it's already just sign here. It's just
Yeah.
it's
And
like
I already have like a stamp, just like sign.
Giovanni.
It's only Giovanni. It's ever only Giovanni.
10,000 pounds of iron? Where the fuck am I supposed to get that?
This division sucks.
Fishing my ass.
And Giovanni, how do you start your day?
Uh,
I mean, technically, you probably
How do you continue my day?
How do you continue your day?
How do you continue your week?
Whatever you want. This thrall.
Just go.
Just go.
It's like apprentices
won't
must be
stop.
like, God damn, dude, like,
What the
fuck,
fuck?
you're moving 1,000 miles an hour. We don't even know what you're doing.
What shit is this?
You think you want to
Just
stay up all
happy,
day?
like,
Hell no.
people
You don't use
under
that tireless spell. Fuck that
Fuck.
shit. You sleep. Like people.
Oh, fuck that shit, dude.
I just think so. It would be a normal day for
It
you.
would be a normal day for me,
Shit box.
except for once
yeah.
once I got everything set up and organized for everyone else. That way because I'm one of those people who I just prepare everything for everyone else and let them go. As a worker, I just like, all right, this is what everyone's going to be doing. It's all organized and set up, and I just walk away.
Damn it, Phil, how'd you mess it up? You had the easiest one. You just delivered the shit.
That is not a robot dog. It's a rabbit.
I'm so confused.
I'm also making sure that the groups are going to go get resources or ready, set up, ready to go to.
Yep.
And
Everyone is ready. This is the first day of business.
and with that, I will be heading back towards Maddie's place to figure out the whole how we're going to deal with this whole situation thing.
He's like,
before we get to Bomb Bomb and then the two of us, we're gonna go through everyone else. So what would you be doing? You wake up.
I wake up. Oh my God! It's a wonderful, awesome day. I go get myself something to eat, and then I would go also get food for my prison.
Your school.
And so out of depression, I will now eat the food that's meant for the prisoner that I don't have.
As you sit down on the stool. Hey, we have someone. We have someone.
We gotta find him arrested somebody.
What is this? Meanwhile, just check the date. Is April 4th, like the 1st?
It was a fucking joke. It's Taco Tuesday.
Open the cell. We're gonna bring him in.
Meanwhile, they just shove me in the cell.
No! We got him, guys! Finally! This is the plan we've been waiting for.
Torture! Kill him! The coup has started.
The joke's on you!
It's crazy because you never realized that the bars were silver.
How did we not realize?
Okay, so I'm I don't necessarily show it, but my mind, I'm like, oh my God, I finally get to do something. Holy shit!
Just like, whatever.
You'll ad-lib with me here. You see they're bringing back what seems to be like a scraggly-looking goblin. They're bringing him in.
And as soon as I see that it's a goblin,
as they throw him in, 1 and a 2 and a 3. It's just fucking. All right, lock the door.
Scrambles up, and he's just like, he doesn't try to get out at all. He's just like, hello, how you doing?
This one's a bandit.
Bandit? That's what I am?
Have a good one. And they walk off.
Wait, no. As they try and talk to no, I'm not ignoring this.
What's going on?
No, shut the fuck up. You're not. You're like.
Yeah. What guy?
No, I've already walked out there, so I'm like we're having like a face-to-face conversation.
What's going on?
So why did we capture this? Was there information that we're getting out of this?
He was stealing. Bad guy, steal guy. He's stealing, and he stole a lot of money from me.
Okay, so when is he going on like trial or shooting range?
Within maybe about a day or so.
Okay.
He actually had to pay him.
Yep.
Okay. So that's
and
it.
it was
Moving forward from there.
It's crazy.
Awesome, yay.
Right?
Yeah, fantastic.
Great.
I'm so happy you
Why don't you get to know him? I'm sure he's a great person.
This!
He walks away.
Yeah. As he's in the cell now, as
You walk up and he's waving at
still
you.
saying hello.
Little goblin that has got some marks on him. He's been beat up a bit.
I'm happy to be here.
Why are you happy to be here in the cell?
Oh, I was still performing.
From who?
Big man.
Big man.
Big feet.
Big feet.
Big stomp.
You never got a name? What did
He
they
said,
give you for this performance?
I'm going to beat your ass, you bitch. I think that might have been his name. Whole name. First, last, second, third, fourth.
I'll write that down.
Fifth.
Having fun?
Six name? 6 names? A long name.
Yeah, definitely. I'll keep that in mind. They said
Very
that you were
nice.
stealing.
He was buying, and I got money from him. I gave him item, and then he say, I beat your ass, bitch. And then he told me his name like this and beat me.
With that being said, I'm just gonna have an insight check.
Okay, roll an insight check.
Alright, this is not doing me anything, but I'm gonna do it
Go for
anyways.
it. Roll insight. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Are you fucking perfectly did it? Are you fucking kidding me? The one time he rolls like perfect is
What did you get?
with that
It's still an ability check.
oh my god, math, Joe, come on, dude, 22.
Okay, that still actually beats what he
That's a
rolled.
19.
Because he rolled a natural 20, but it's an
a
ability
goblin,
check, so
yeah.
it doesn't
It's a
really
goblin.
matter. It's a goblin. Man, he's good. He's good at weaving tails, man. He's really
lying
good.
to you, yeah, he's
He's
fucking
really good at
ridiculous.
weaving that fucking tail. It's actually pretty impressive how good he is at it.
I
But
just
you can see
flat
through
out
that
lying.
shit, man.
Okay.
It's a goblin.
He's a spy.
Gotcha, just making sure. Okay, well, I can see this is going nowhere.
You can walk away and no one's gonna
Yeah,
give
I'm
a
just
shit.
gonna walk away from this.
Bye!
As I just continue to walk
I
away.
guess I perform now for no crowd, whatever.
Picking
No,
up
yeah.
dirt and throwing
Yeah.
juggling dirt.
He sees the fucking stool with fucking googly eyes on it.
Juggling dirt, what the fuck?
He's got
Okay.
8 buckets.
And you probably moved to meet up with everyone. I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Jonair, how's your day look?
What did you know? That was a level 20
morning
guy.
routine.
Oh my god,
So,
So recruited him.
I got the shooting range on my warehouse. I go
Yeah.
to, test my bots and myself in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and then work on the projects that didn't finish the day before. And when something explodes or if I get pissed at it, then I just go and meet up with the rest of them. Because if you ever worked in a car, you know how that shit goes.
Yeah, it gets frustrating very, very quickly.
Loosen! Why won't you fit? You're designed to get on there.
I put you together yesterday. Just work.
Why are you in the way? I just need to get to the thing
Yeah.
right below you.
I'm glad you understand. Yeah.
I do, I really
I'm
do.
happy when I wake up.
Why do I have to do this number to get to this vault?
Who designed this?
Me! It's the alternate.
Damn it.
Why didn't I take notes when I took it apart?
Straight up, I'm like, damn it, this is the last time I let Jeff
Too
do
relatable.
something.
Too relatable.
Meanwhile, Jeff fucking.
Okay.
Like you
Cross-eyed.
reassembling like
Chevy!
where does this bolt come from?
Chevy.
I shouldn't have you.
How's your day operate, or how does your morning operate before you meet up with everybody else?
I am sitting there,
Mm-hmm.
and I get out my maestro wand. I gather the troops.
Troops.
His staff
Yeah.
for the bar.
Yeah,
Oh,
his
right.
women.
Yo, I for a second there, I thought he had like an army of rats or some shit like that.
Nope, it's just women that
Okay,
cater
perfectly
in the
fine.
bar.
I tap twice on the bar stool because I'm short,
And they all just
They know the performance.
and I feverishly just wave it around, just directing everyone to go where they need to go.
Ah!
And I'm doing it with fever,
Such
so that
controlled chaos.
it's like no one's bumping into each
It
other.
looks like chaos, but it's really
Like, he
actually
knows
pretty
exactly
good.
what's
Oh yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
I'm picturing this perfectly.
Yeah, I know you're gonna flip out and go that direction. That's fine.
But everyone's orchestrated and well coordinated, but there is a just tint of aggression.
Behind this one.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, it's different. What a day.
And I take it out on them.
Aww.
These people are gonna have a shit couple weeks.
It's
Yeah.
just mockery.
Not
Everyone
happy.
just do what they're told.
So
Yeah, if one
After-
person bumps into
at,
another.
at the end,
fucking
at the end when you're like walking past and walking like outside to probably meet up with everyone else, you can see a couple of them have a conversation, and you can hear as they're just like, "Man, he's a real dick today, man." Yes, it's okay. He's him. It's fine. You shouldn't talk when he's present. I don't care anymore. He's making me sad.
You want to leave?
No. It's a great shit. It's a great gig. I'm
There's a
sorry.
door.
I'm sorry.
You can get gold somewhere else, huh?
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
Feed your kids.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm so
Fucking-
sorry.
I would quit.
Sweet.
I would have punched him in the mouth.
And
then she'd end up with you.
They go back to doing their job and
Is
shut
that
the fuck
actually a
up.
bad thing?
What kind of prison are you?
Then I
gonna
go to
avoid?
my
Well, no,
my
that's just
intel
me.
gatherers
Mhm.
as well,
I'm just a step up.
and I do the same with them.
Yeah, and you make sure everybody's on fucking point today, you know. So
Yep.
yeah.
Anytime I see a spell being casted incorrectly or act towards someone, they are punished severely.
What's the punishment?
Fuck?
Bane.
What?
Bane.
So they just
So basically, they have skills at all. At
They
so
have
they
to try even harder.
Yeah.
So now they just keep messing up more and more.
Oh, that's dirty.
Yeah.
That's mental torture.
Yeah. Roll a performance check.
Tell them to quit fucking up every time.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
Oh, even better then.
Actually, you're a bard. What is that?
That's a +8.
Oh shit.
That's,
That's a 12?
hey, did my streak go up actually?
I mean, you're a
It
bard.
should be at 9 now.
It should be a 9.
If you're max charisma, it's a 9.
Yeah, you probably get really pissed off at them. They're not doing a good job today. And unfortunately, you probably realize it, but you don't
Oh, it's
care.
actually +13.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking. That's
Yeah.
the 21, bro.
Yeah.
You don't fail
I
these.
don't fail.
You really don't fail these
Even with,
unless you're...
even with natural 1,
Yeah, you
I pretty
do
much would
pretty
still
good job.
do good, solid.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, you're a bard, so I would see Chevy being really good.
It's
at that.
because the last time I played him, it was just a +8. So.
Understood. So yeah, even though still, I'm gonna go with the logic of you know what you're doing, but they're not having a good day, and you do not care. You make sure that they know that they have to get their shit together. A couple of them are crying.
I say to them, today something monumental has happened. Quit the tears.
I'm trying.
This is not why we're here.
I know. I'm trying. I'm trying.
It's not good enough. When you're on the battlefield, people will die.
Okay.
And do note, they don't come back. At least they're not supposed to.
I'll make sure he goes back.
Yes, sir.
Because if you mess up, you are a casualty yourself. Each and every one of you. We have to be a coordinated effort in order to achieve our goals. If you flop, we all flop. If you trip, we all trip. One mistake can be costly. And no one try to be a fucking hero.
Okay.
Dismissed.
They all scatter.
This is bullshit. I deal with these fucking pups.
Eventually, you go to meet up at Maddie's house after trying to find people. You start heading the same direction everyone else is. Alright. Calvin, how's your morning go?
Still sitting on the bed. I realize it's morning, probably because the sun coming through the window.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's get through whatever the fuck we're doing today. God, I don't know how to do this shit.
As you walk up,
Thank God this Maddie hear that.
you'll find out.
I stand up. So I'm walking out the door.
Okay. You walk out and it seems as though food is being prepped. And this is the first time you lay your eyes on a couple of tiefling children.
They're not yours, but
The boy seems to have very long blonde hair, and the other one seems to have very long black hair. The girl. Names to be determined. So we'll just call them boy and girl right now.
Boy.
Yep, we can do that if we want
Boy.
to. But they are having food. You can see. Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
You
not
can go with
opposed to
the classic Bud away, yeah.
when I step out, can I kind of slip off, like kind of quietly, and just kind of stand back and kind of watch for a second?
You can see Carmen, and Carmen is. This is a side you never thought you would see out of this woman. This woman is fierce, but when she is with these children, it's different. It is almost bizarre seeing this side of her. She is calm, collective, patient. She's learned a lot from Maddie. She's not going to admit that, but she did. As you can see Maddie doing the same, making sure that they're fed, and do you wait until they leave, or do you wish to make yourself known?
I stand behind the kids so they don't see me quite yet.
Okay.
I see if Carmen looks over and sees me, I'm just gonna like.
She looks, she sees you, she's like, she just turns immediately to the kids.
I was trying to signal, see if she wanted me to come talk to them.
No, doesn't look like it.
doesn't look like she wants me to come over.
Not exactly. She's not inviting you, so.
Oh. Your call. What you do? What would you like to do?
I'll step back inside the room and I'll just wait until I hear the noise kind of die down.
Maybe after about 10 minutes, you can hear the children walk off as they're going off into do whatever they do around this place.
Like school or something. I don't know.
There's a school, but we'll determine how that looks in a little bit.
But they're 2. They're not going to school.
Yeah, but they're 2. They're like little toddlers. True. Actually,
Basically
no.
like a daycare.
They would be going towards a place that takes care of them, since Carmen does actually do a lot around here. So
once I hear they'll step back out.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, there is Carmen. He's awake.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, we gotta go to a meeting or some shit.
I mean,
They're beautiful.
What the fuck did you say?
Kids.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
well, there's breakfast. Kaladin, I know that you.
I'm not very hungry.
Okay, well then.
Yeah, I guess Asimars don't have to eat, you know?
It's probably something different. We don't know. We're not him.
They don't have digestive systems.
After a little bit, everyone besides Giovanni kind of meets up at the same time around Maddie's house, as they're just looking to find their friends. Eventually, that's what happens. Everybody, you kind of like all converge at the same place, like, okay, yeah, you're here as well. Where's Giovanni? Well, obviously you know where Giovanni is.
I was here, but I don't know.
I would have arrived early, gone. They're not up yet. 20 minutes. I literally
Like I do in the morning, I go. Oh, the peasants gotta sleep.
And then I would actually just be waiting in if we had like a main hall where we would do any major discussions.
Oh, yeah.
And I would just be sitting there waiting. How long is it going to take them to wake up?
And eventually, as you guys are doing that, like, I guess he's just not gonna be there. Out of nowhere, it just pops up.
Guys take so long to get up in the morning.
Yeah, whatever. We have things to do. Unlike you. They got nothing.
I'm going to get some extra paperwork for you.
Paperwork? I'll hand it off to someone else anyways.
That's right, you do pass that stuff off. Not even worth it. I feel bad for your workers.
Oh, they get treated amazingly.
Meanwhile,
Please, kill me.
No, you're gonna be stronger.
You know what? That's so funny that it's canon. But you randomly guys hear that, you can just see one of the women just kind of like I just want to die, as like in the distance, like as people are trying to comfort her. It's okay.
I just walk out. Who said that? You know. Who said that?
No one. It's okay. I'm all right. Everyone's
All of
okay.
them are like,
It's all right.
I said.
No. We all said it. It's okay. We're gonna go back to work.
Well, you can't all die together. What, you taking a suicide pill? Can I get one?
Bye.
Damn it.
As they start walking
Such a
back
great
to do their
boss.
job,
You guys want to hit?
this is at
Still got
your
some gold and
house.
kush?
Chevy,
they are gone.
Chevy, this be on tea, right?
This is at your house.
Okay. I just want to be sure because they'll all take a poison pill. They'll give you one.
Yeah. Fucked up.
That's weak.
Weaklings.
And eventually,
survive
as you guys
poison.
watch the carnage that is Chevy's division, everyone starts walking. You can see Kaladin, Carmen, and Maddie walking out, just like, okay, we're going to see if everyone's ready to go. Oh, well, hello, everyone.
Yeah, something about me.
Something about the meeting.
I'll be looking at my pocket watch.
Every day, man.
Yeah, seriously, keep that shit away.
Can we not?
Yeah, put it away, bro.
I waited at the meeting hall for like 50
5
minutes.
That's a long time. I'm so sorry.
I say 15 minutes. What really it was only 5 minutes.
Well,
Felt like 15.
we can go there, we can talk here, and we might as well go to the Great Hall, I guess. Fuck it. We have a couple different topics to talk about today. One major one being.
Hold on.
What's up?
Do you have any like anti-divination spells or something like that?
Anti-divination spells. So
Yeah.
You're talking about making sure that people aren't watching?
Exactly.
Yeah, totally.
Sweet.
I can make
You
that
should do
happen.
that. Yeah.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, I didn't hear you do anything, so I just walked in here.
I have not cast that yet.
Alright, I'm just saying, I just walked in
She
here.
does that every morning, and every morning you remind her.
Do that shit! Hit on me again.
It's because I have tongues.
He's not gonna remind her one time, and it's not gonna happen. Then
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. See?
Yeah, it's gonna be a very. And then she's gonna be like, I told you!
Yeah, honestly, it'll be amazing for him.
I know. He's gonna have such a victory when that has happened. He's just waiting for that moment
So
to
it
be
should
like, I
happen
told you.
again.
Meanwhile, he
What's
should.
it this time?
Okay. We all head towards the meeting hall. You see probably the biggest room that you've ever seen. It's Dwarven craft.
Ooh,
It's
Dwarven push.
it's glorious. Dwarves know what they're doing.
Yeah, they do.
And even these chairs, they are pretty. They are really well made. You can tell that between Jonir and Jadefist, they worked hard on making this look good.
Jonir wanted out, or Jadefist wanted to outdo his dad's room, huh?
Yes, he did quite a bit of the stonework. I did the metal inlays. It was
chips.
a bit of a team effort, but he did most of it. I can't lie.
I did the bulk destruction. To remove everything to build this in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Demolition is always the
Yeah, this was originally this entire place. It was like, let's just call it a theater of sorts, but it was abandoned. So we found opportunity and we made something out of it. Well, either way, Kaladin, we have important things to talk about. Before we even talk about what your role is in all of this, we need the classic updates from every division. Since Jadefist isn't here and dealing with leadership duties, there's a political game in the region, and he's up for a quote-unquote election, whatever that is. We're not exactly sure what that is, but he's got political things to deal with. So he's not here. Which leaves us to figure out things altogether. We'll go by division. What's going on with you today?
Well, there's a goblin in the cell.
We have a prisoner.
Yep.
That is a merit. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
What did he do?
Apparently was stealing. Has
Wow.
a trial set up for tomorrow, and
Who's doing that trial?
I thought you would know.
Jadefist.
Oh, Jadefist would have to do the trial.
Who's Jadefist's second?
Some silly ass dwarf that goes by Bahoot. I mean, the great and mighty Bahoot.
As he's just like,
That's the house Bahoot was working as a laundry person. Hey, good for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's who your second is, a laundryman.
No, he's wrong. He's gotten
it's a
political.
very popular name.
He's a very charismatic
House
dwarf,
of Bahoot.
and he talks. He talks very elegantly, and Jadefist appointed him. We don't know much about him, so that's why we're nervous about bringing him in charge. But he is technically the second one.
Must be talking about the older Bahoot. Good to know. Good to know.
Sure, yeah, let's go with that. You probably know him, yeah. So we'll have to get him involved. Regardless, update from you. Great, Goblin in the prison cell. Cool, I'm sure he's doing great.
Oh, he's annoying as fuck.
Shocker.
Goblins.
And what's going on with your division? Anything new? Support?
We have almost 200% of our required painkillers for, anesthesia for if anything happens, and we have.
Yeah, you think that's weird too, huh?
Yeah.
I don't think that's
It's
weird.
very specific.
What kind of anesthesia? I gotta start a medical question. Hey, we don't have to actually run through that, but.
I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to toss you a needle full of it. Whatever that is.
A needle?
Whoa! Whoa!
I know. you can catch it.
I'm dexterous, okay.
Yeah, I know.
I know it's just one thing about it. Whoa!
The rest of the room is like, guys. And he's like,
Okay.
and
Okay.
Just a little bit to see what it feels like and stuff. The anesthesia's just not gonna do anything bad.
Yeah,
I
it,
just feel what it feels like.
It-
This is a good quality, actually.
And testing the defense drones today. So there's going to be about a 45-minute window where if we get attacked, I won't be very useful. Well, they won't be very useful.
okay. Perfect.
Once every 3 months, just to be sure.
That's actually really great. We should probably. My division will probably be able to make use of that if necessary, since we work together a lot.
Who made the medicine?
It's my original formula, but I did not make it myself. Not all of it.
Okay.
Don't make me.
Yeah. Don't make me.
I'm not a scientist. My
I
character
understand.
is.
I understand. To be clear, since you're not exactly sure, he obviously runs the prison. He support division, and we're gonna go by each time. Chevy, how are the mages doing?
Oh, they're perfect. They're getting a lot better, a lot stronger at their craft, learning new spells each and every day. But sometimes, you gotta whip them into shape, to keep them into line. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Discipline is very important for a soldier's life.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue that. Okay, as long as everything's going good, no problems. All right, I guess I'll go next. Clerics and paladins at Mad. We're doing perfectly fine. No bad juju. Everything's going great. Everything, yeah. My division kind of is passive unless it's insanely necessary for me to go and heal people, which happens a lot. No wars, I take it there's nothing that's been happening. Since nothing's been happening with mine, I'm gonna head off to yours since you probably deal with giving me a lot of clients anyway. How are things going at the Dungeon Club?
Pretty smoothly. We did get a I tell them about the things.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I can't remember what they're called.
Oh, yeah. Knowles.
Knowles.
Mhm.
But the Knowles coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Were they
no,
were
no,
heading our way?
Yep.
All right.
Perfect.
Today.
Well,
That's the only thing. I think we gotta deal with that soon.
I mean, that shouldn't be a problem. I think we can handle that.
If we need my division, they're willing to step in. If we want to handle this ourselves.
We got this, yo. Got a couple of no's.
Are we actually going out as a group again?
Do we have an estimate as to how many there are?
200.
There was no estimate. They just came back and said there was way too many for just our division to deal with.
So 200 at least.
So yeah.
That is bad.
I don't like the idea of risking our lives, but I don't like the
I
idea
love
of
it.
risking our people's lives more. I feel like we might be more equipped to handle this, at least to start.
It is possible I could get some of the Steam Infused Legion involved in this.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Steam Infused Company.
Hmm.
Frog's company. Because it's sick that way.
Okay.
Yeah. I got weapons, armor, machines, and supplies.
Okay.
Whams!
And as she's done with talking to you, you can see Maddie grabbing a notepad. She literally touches herself and casts an expeditious retreat. Please go.
No, I'll just pull out a piece of paper and just put my finger on it and just start writing it.
Then she just
like transcribing it.
Just my finger just
It's
goes
kind
across the words.
of weird. It's really amazing how these two are just managing to do all these and this paper starts sliding up.
Yeah.
Ah! Just a random scream out of nowhere.
God, you guys are bureaucrats now.
Now we can go.
So much paperwork.
So, for everyone who needs to know,
I already stressed about all the paperwork I have to get back to later.
we have been gathering a lot of supplies for. I've sent in several requests for iron.
I got my squads on it now.
simply because we are looking to get more land-based transportation. We have several available airships in our groupings, so that is a viable means of travel, but I haven't yet found a cheap enough fuel source alternative that won't degrade at a rate that is detrimental to air travel. So currently I'm working on a coal-based steam land-based travel.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
The fuck is a Sky Orphan then?
Just because we travel in the sky for the most part, I'm merely making it as for our traders and to expand, to give Jade Fist more game in the region. If we're producing an efficient means of trade,
He's good at traveling up mountains.
we're working in some of the kinks for.
Probably better than people on feet with heavy packs.
I mean, that's how you build strong bones.
It would be
and shit,
very
right?
useful for my division as well, because we travel on foot a lot.
Exactly.
Yes, but it only burns for a moment. That's the issue with Alchemist Fire.
That's how we're making people weak.
Make a lot of it. Gasoline.
For all these
Ew.
pleasantries, soon we won't even have to lift a finger for anything. We're gonna have these
It'll be able to
screens
travel
that have
further and
information
faster.
on.
I quite literally, without lifting a finger, my drone's gonna start flying up and do a spin, and then another one's gonna project a screen for you.
Oh, see? See? It's already happening.
So, you're about to get a presentation. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just making a point.
Oh, there you go. Made a point.
I don't like it. It's too much.
That is currently what we are. Most of our endeavors have been on recently is to best expand our trade networks to better gain Jade Fist political footing.
Astounding per usual. Every day it's something pretty astonishing, so glad to see that things are going well. Which brings us to the major issue here. We have talked about things, we even have something to potentially do now. Karadin, we are missing a vital thing here. We don't have anyone right now that can actually lead our troops properly.
I mean, I could do that.
Properly.
Like I
Keyword.
said, I can do that.
Like
We worry that you have too much already on your hands with having to train the wizards.
It's self-automated, basically, at this point.
And there's also the issue of maintaining your own spy network. So we would like to keep
I can multitask.
too much. We'd like to keep some pressure off.
I can
We
really
don't want to
multitask.
spread you too thin.
Yeah, we have a
I
lot.
have a lot of body to give away.
Kaladin's better at this than you.
Kaladin's not Kaladin.
Right on, say why don't you?
Kaladin's a fucking demon. I don't know who this is.
You hear Maddie chuckle just a little bit.
Imagine us
Just
all
a-
like trimming around the bush, and Joe comes in with a fucking chainsaw. No!
I don't know who he is. You give him too much power.
Nocton, he makes a
Whatever.
good point.
What do you mean? We're giving the enemy all the power and knowledge? Great.
Enemy?
Yes.
You went out and said it, right?
Yeah.
So, here's a good thing. We're here to debate. Debate. What is the issue here with Kaladin?
There's no debate because everyone's against me. So what is it?
No, not everyone's against you. You view it that way. Not everyone's against you. Talk.
Okay, what is this going to achieve? Because everyone can say no, Chevy. No, Chevy.
I'm
do
always
want to
open-minded, Chevy.
We all are.
do
I
want
will
to hear
dictate this
why
with
you
logic.
think He is an enemy.
Same. Unfortunately.
Number one, he was an enemy before. You had to fight him to tame him. That already happened. His body was compromised. Who is to say that it can happen again? That it cannot.
Wasn't it you that brought Sethith on our fucking door?
I
got
still
her killed?
have no clue what that was about.
You're literally the only person that had any connection.
So
you're
if
gonna
you
blame
want
things
me
that- you're
to
gonna
be
blame
gone, that is fine. I can understand that.
We
That
don't
makes sense.
Either of you to be gone. We trust you.
The point is,
Everyone
we've
makes
all had
mistakes.
shit going on.
Everyone
We
has
all had some
issues
kind of
beyond
issue
their
or
control.
some baggage.
If you
So-
need me to leave, I would understand.
We don't want that.
No.
We're stronger with you.
We clearly love you and want you here. You just don't view it that way.
Chevy. Kaladin. Actually, Let us clear up some things. During the past 2 years, what did you feel?
Almost nothing. I had little hints of seeing kind of through what was going on with Maddie, but very little.
You see a confused look on her face. What? You did?
Very, very little. I mean, I was in Eldas domain, but sometimes I was kind of with you.
Ah, strange.
And it's very minor amount, so I don't know what's going on. I mean, as far as I know, when I woke up, I thought it was maybe been a week.
Sherry, might I ask you something?
Yeah, go right ahead.
No, it is you'll worry too much. Never mind. It's pointless. I was going to ask if you had access to the spell Zone of Truth, which would be rather advantageous in this
I
moment.
do.
But
It's not gonna work anyways, because if his mind is altered, Zone of Truth won't do anything.
I knew this would be the reply, so I immediately squandered that.
We're not gonna get anywhere. It's just gonna be. It's just pointless. If I die, please, for the love of God, do not bring me back.
I will agree to this.
You have died.
You have died.
And I didn't want to be brought back. But you did it anyways. I can't take that back.
Why didn't you tell me that then?
Oh, yeah, you just... Oh, please, do not bring me back. Kill me now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's okay. I understand. We can agree to that. This was all in agreement with what Kaladin wanted. And while I understand what you are saying, I get that. We're here now, and decisions were made. Just like the decision to bring you back was. I'm sorry if
Yeah,
somehow
I guess we just have no choice in the matter. It just happens.
you can say the same thing about me. But we're not. I know things aren't going to be cleared up, but it's best to get the shit out. I
There's
understand.
nothing to get out because no one would care what I say. No one does care what I say. Let's be honest.
Well, that's because the result isn't the result that you like.
It's
Obviously,
because what I'm saying doesn't matter.
Perhaps
So
let us make a compromise.
discussion
Then.
over.
Here's a possible solution, Chevy. You make good poison, if I remember correctly. I don't know if you still do, but at one point you did. Make a little bit of your poison. He makes a little device that goes in my neck or some shit. And if I start going cuckoo, you guys hit a button and it kills me. It'll make you feel better if I start leading armies against you, trying to shoot you. A couple of you have a button, you just, boop, I'm dead.
I hate to say this, but I already have a device that would work for that.
I have a request from everyone. Would you mind if I spoke with Chevy alone?
Sure, y'all can put- no, I'm just kidding.
And I'll stand up. Chevy, do you mind?
Sure.
And follow it to a private area, and I go, Chevy, I have an idea. This is between you and me, and it will not spread past any doors, and it will stay between the two of us. We could, in certain situations, play test information out. Bait information. If we get into a situation where we are starting to make military moves, and he is involved in them, we could seed some false information that wouldn't be detrimental to his decisions, but if it was countered in a swift, sketchy way, we would have evidence. We could record this, so that way, if it turns up that this has been what has happened, we would have evidence against it.
It's not a strong enough or compelling argument due to the fact that there are many ways people can gather information and frame him. This way it looks as if he's done it because of my suspicions alone. People are smart. I'm just
Okay.
smarter than them.
And then Do you have an idea, since he's already alive?
That's already the problem.
So, I cannot change their opinions. If it was up to me, I would have not brought him back. Instead, he's dead.
I wish
But-
not to speak further of this. Let us go.
Alright. No return.
This is only gonna get worse before it gets better.
So poison in the neck.
I say nothing in reply.
Let us hold off on that one for a while. I see it as being more detrimental than helpful. Because, God forbid, a device hooked up your neck with poison in it can be activated by someone other than Jornia. Or one of us.
Either way, we're here. I'm sorry if this has caused worse problems, but my selfishness may have gotten in the way.
Yeah, sorry, I'm alive.
We're not mad that you're alive, we're worried.
I think
that
you're
you're alive.
logically thinking, I think he's mad.
I think he is too, and I agree with his line of thought as well. What's dead is dead. But
Show a miracle.
It's not a miracle, it was a spell.
I didn't cast any spell.
It was really up to
Just because
to
you don't
this
understand.
conversation.
Yeah, I know. This is. I mean, regardless, I like it. It's atmospheric. Just because you don't understand it doesn't mean that it's not real.
No
And
need
that is
for further
fine.
discussion. Let's do the task.
Okay. All right.
Anyways, I'm gonna have to go probably to Clearwater. There's some business I gotta take care of, some people I gotta talk to.
Do you mean your father?
Yeah.
he's in town.
He's here.
He's here?
Yes.
He's the leader of our apothecary.
Okay, well, it makes it easier. It's a shorter trip.
Yeah. Plus, how long was it away? A few miles, you said? A few miles out?
I know you said how far it was. So.
Alright. That would not take us in any issue anyway. Go say hello to your father. We'll meet back here.
No, it's here. I was just saying that
Yeah.
as far as taking over well, I don't even know what role you wanted me to take. You said,
Oh, true. Sorry. Would you play an interim commander until we figure out your situation? For the moment. Since you kind of knew what you were doing before you died.
I'm willing to do it, but obviously there's doubt. So you should probably take a vote between you.
We're gonna take a vote. What do you guys think about this role, or do we just wait on it? We might have to wait on the vote.
I think we wait on the vote. I am not comfortable with making this decision so early on myself.
For now, we personally will keep an eye on him on this expedition, and then maybe when we get back, we will have more knowledge to take it out.
Understood.
At the least, not a role of commander, but I could help train your people.
That's perfectly fine.
I can agree to this. Commander is definitely a role that we should hold off on.
That's why we've not casted it yet. And I think Jake Fist may have had a role for it. I don't know. Discussions will happen later. We just... Welcome back. Looks like we're going into action immediately. Are you doing this or not?
I need armor. I need gear, so I have to get set up. Probably see if my dad's got anything.
Do not worry. When they told me you were going to be back, or when you were brought back, I spent the last night working on stuff.
Okay.
Getting some things prepared for you. I had to resize a couple of pieces, but it should be more than enough to suit your style.
Just to be sure, that pistol I gave you was an automatic pistol on D&D Beyond.
Yep.
Yeah, that too, yeah.
Yeah.
So, essentially, you're hooked up with everything that you necessarily need
Okay.
on this journey.
Same gear before, I'm guessing.
Same gear if it's the most efficient.
I gave her my adamantine armor. I'll just that's.
Well, I would have.
It's too heavy. I was wearing leather. I kind of. I had
would
the
have-
same AC as my studded leather.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have had it stored somewhere in the bunkers because I got plate armor now.
Yeah, I'll probably stick with the studded leather and be a little quieter if I want to. And
I would possibly also been able to make you mithril plate. I don't.
my strength is 10.
Oh. Yeah, never mind. Oh no, mithril negates that negative. It makes it light armor.
Oh, it also does the.
Yeah, it is.
It's insanely busted.
And it's also.
You can't do adamant and
no.
mithril, though, can you?
No.
Yeah.
Just mithril.
No.
That would be OP.
That's why
It's
they're
also
different.
not.
It doesn't
It's
give
not
you the disadvantage
anti-crit,
stuff.
but it
Yeah,
is.
I'll take that. That'll work.
Well,
Okay.
it's light plate armor, but it's not anti-crit.
Yeah, it's mithril half plate.
Okay.
Alright, that's the is that the medium armor?
I believe so.
Yeah, half plate. Which would
Yeah.
be the same as my leather, actually. It would,
Yeah, but it would fit your aesthetic more.
Right? Yeah, we're about to.
I don't know.
Yeah, I can get mithril plate. I'll take that. I get a little bump in the AC.
Half plate.
As everybody starts getting prepped and ready,
Because
and
they would drop to medium at
as,
that point.
which
I don't know.
we start
That
heading
works.
towards our next destination, everybody. Controversial arguments and emotions everywhere.
Oh, I'm not talking.
Yeah.
I know you're not. I'm not. The arguments aren't going to be from you.
Before we head out, talk to my father. Yeah, probably should have
Okay.
that conversation.
We'll do that real quick before we head off the break. You head off to say.
I could make you mithril plate.
So you go to the place where you know your father is. He essentially has the same setup that he has had at home. What he had built for him was the same thing that he liked. Obviously, he's not going to have the cozy farm garden or any of the planes that he loved, but he thought he was serving a better purpose, so that's why he's here. So it's like you're going at home. So you open the door and you see him working. Interesting. Strange.
Okay, that's not gonna wait for a second.
Yeah, no, he's not looking at you. He's just looking at his materials and kind of shifting through ingredients and stuff.
Shut the door a little hard so it gives a little
Notice.
noise.
All right, give me a second. I'm not. I'll be there in a second.
I can wait.
Huh. Where? Oh Lord, I can't look at you. That's an illusion. That's not real. I can't look at
I
that
promise
shit.
it's not.
Chevy, if you're doing this, I promise I'm going to kill you. You fuck with me way too much.
I'm pretty sure Chevy's actually against the fact that I'm back, but yeah.
Oh. What? He comes up to you, try to touch you a little bit, just.
Yeah.
Oh my! This is not happening.
New haircut.
What in the world?
Push your-
No, this is not fair. This is not fair. You should be going. I should not have. Oh my good lord.
No.
Oh Jesus, this is worse. My emotions are all. Ugh.
Times? Oh, God. Five
Yeah.
times, no.
He kind of goes to
I
his
think
knees.
I
and-
feel. I have kids now.
I know. I've seen them. They're strange looking, but
I got cursed for a little bit. I think that's probably what.
yeah. Remember what I said about the tiefling thing, or like the ones with the horns? That your children have those.
Yeah, no, I seen him.
I don't know how to deal with them, so I don't really fuck with them. I'm very sorry that I don't really do that, but I have to get over my own trauma. So I apologize if that comes off a little harsh. You gotta give me a second. This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. And he like walks into the back, and you can hear like a deep scream, like a frustration as he walks out. He's just like, he points into his face and he goes,
I have wings now.
"Oh,
Let me turn around.
give me a second." And he opens the door. Huh? Why do you have wings?
Asmordo?
What the fuck is that?
Yo, it's like a tiefling, but the opposite. At least that's the way it was explained to me.
Wait, the fuck does that mean? I'm super confused and I am having a hard time just comprehending anything that's happening. Can I just leave? Can I just
I just want to tell you that I'm back before you heard from some random person. They were like mad that I didn't come by. I just found out this morning that you were in town. I thought I was about to go to Clearwater to come find you.
Yeah, sure. Fine. Cool. We got a lot to talk about, clearly. And if you have things to do, that's great and all. And of course I fucking miss you, that's clear.
Yeah.
But you gotta understand, I gotta comprehend this shit
I
first.
do. I was just coming to let you know. And I figured you need some time, so
Okay.
I'm about to go fight a bunch of gnolls apparently now.
Great. I hope you don't die. The fuck are you doing?
I gotta say, last time I made a promise saying that. I did die, so I'm not doing that anymore.
Okay, great.
So-
Please don't die again. It fucking sucked the first time. Especially because you told me you weren't gonna die either.
If I do, just act like it was a dream. And I start walking out. Also, do you have any alchemist fire? Or healing potions or anything like that?
God damn. You gotta give me a second. And I'll tell you about that after break. So we're going on break, guys. It's break time!